Yo, what's good, Fragger Mike?
Yo. What's
Yo,
up, man?
yo, what?
Oh,
I'm just looking at people's games or what?
Yeah, that's basically
okay.
it.
Perfect.
And there's a channel, W VODS. You can also send
Is
it
it
to you.
called that? W VODS, where?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll send you the DMs. That's where people send their tournaments. Eh?
oh,
Yo,
yeah, okay,
Mike.
okay.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, so in my first Div 2 Cup,
Yeah?
guess who my first kill was on?
Who?
You.
Actually?
Nah,
Wait.
no
The
way.
first game was?
Yeah. I double edited down and killed you.
Mm.
Remember?
Yeah.
Full piece?
They won.
Or?
Yeah, full piece.
Yeah, you
Cinema.
were to check me in Storm, bro. Nice stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Read my
Wait,
tournament.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's why
man.
we didn't qual.
Should I look at the
That's
ones
good.
like that got sent earlier, or the one like there was some like they sent today? No.
Yeah, a lot of people have sent. Maybe one person just speaks up.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
1 second.
Wait, who spoke up?
Me.
Someone type in the chat. Type
Something
in the
random.
chat. I'll look.
First one to type. Well, there you go.
It's the Danish kid. You gotta let me,
Something
bro.
random. Yeah, okay. I'll look at that one first. But you're not playing with the Fragger mic anymore?
I'm
No
ready.
way. Alright, which game do you want me to look at?
Let me
Let's
see.
see.
I mean, this just we a lot of fun
Like
games like
the 12th, the 10th.
12,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, exactly. 12 again. Serial on 12 is interesting as well. I'll look at that one actually.
Yeah.
I think that's a good one. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Okay. I mean, I don't know how many games I can go over, but I'll try and go over as many as I can.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, only a couple per person, maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Like do you think you'll maybe do it next week as well? 'Cause then we just
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
then
Yeah, I don't mind.
maybe you
I
can
mean,
do
it's
like
fun.
three per player maybe.
I might be a bit harsh. Like I won't say anything like like I might be a bit harsh when I talk, you know. But like I won't make it personal or anything. Yeah, just so you know what you're doing wrong. Okay, I'm not really gonna talk about like Allspawn and like Allspawn situation and loot route. But no matter what, like every single one of you in core needs to have a drop spot. You need to pick a drop spot and you need to practice it like with doing all spawns against your friends. If you don't have a key to like do a private all spawn, you gotta go in game and just practice your spot as much as possible, you know? Because that's like one of the most important things of like competitive is having a spot, knowing how to play better than everyone else, so you don't run out of games and you don't die because of all spawn, right? So having a spot all spawn and having a loot route and knowing what you're doing every single game, even if something goes wrong. So let's say, for example, wait, let me go on Fortnite GG just before I talk, because this is for every single one of you. Let's say, for example, my spot, it wasn't that great this week, so I might have to do something else. But for example, let's say I'm triple con, right? I know I have to go here and then I have to key over here. It's just a like example. Or let's say I'm triple con. I know I can land over here and try and get some loot. It's just an example. You need to have a different strategy if you do get keyed or if you do like if you're overcon or anything. And you need to be the best all-spawn player at your spot. Like that's the number one most important thing about Fortnite, in my opinion. Because that's where you start, and if you fail at that, your whole tournament is over. Because, for example, for me, I didn't practice this week. I died 3 times all-spawn in a row, 4 times all-spawn in a row in Div Cup, and it was just over. Because your tournament is just over. Your week is over. So all-spawn is the most important part. And when you've done that, then you can talk about everything else. So I'm not really going to VOD your all-spawn, like any of the games, but, like, just know that it's really important and you got to practice it a lot. Because that can just ruin your tournament without fail. Wait, where did you land right now? Sorry.
We land like the spot south of south of Chopped. Sell gold there.
Oh, chopped.
But,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh, you know the what's it called? Like the sofas give so much gold.
Yeah,
you know
no,
that,
that's
right?
why we
Yeah,
land there.
They're so
it's
OP.
essentially like we get so stacked every game. Like our spot
Yeah.
wasn't the problem at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Like we literally go into end game with so much loot. Like we.
How is there so many kids on you though?
Yeah, bro. Normally there isn't, bro. I literally checked this out, bro. It's caught by like one team on average, like
Yeah.
max, and we got triple con like a few games. I don't know. How.
I mean, this is fine. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You got triple con, and then you realize you have to do something else, which you then do, where you then like it's a little bit scuffed because you're not really close to each other, but you know what to loot like when you're getting triple con, you know, which is fine. Running back, then you can run back and loot this since it's on con, maybe even where I'm landing, like right there, you know, wherever.
I think we still did decent loot this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have a spot, and if you get triple con, you have to dip because there's not that many games. Like you shouldn't just con it every game if you like quadruple con, you know, you need to like know what to do something else, and this is perfect. What you do here, you run back here. It's kind of unlucky they're here. They fight you. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really gonna.
Fight now. Do we not?
I don't know,
Is this the right game?
It's top 12. You might die.
Top
Maybe a
12.
team.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
they dipped.
yeah, they dipped. You go down.
we can
These
yeah,
tunnels are
everything's just
pretty
unlooted.
good.
Yeah,
What?
nothing was looted down here.
Yeah, these tunnels are pretty good to use.
Nah,
Like anytime, like you can go mid. What do you say?
It's more.
I landed your last cup.
Or like straight on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Someone
using
else
the
on top?
tunnels is more like RNG. Like you can't know that's no one camping. Like-
That's a valid point, but early in the game, nobody would be camping it. You know, the earlier
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do, the better. But yeah, it is a bit risky, especially when you're very late in the game. Like if you go up late in the game, they're just gonna be camping like on the toilet above you. You know, so you either have to use it in storm where you don't think there's anyone camping it, or you have to do it really early. If you do it like in the middle, there's a big chance of like, you getting camped. But you have to remember, if people sit down there and camp and don't get killed, they've just wasted a whole game, you know. So they can't just do that. They have to like run. It is a bit risky, but I would do it. Okay, go on. Sorry. But I did camp a lot of people in heats here in these tunnels. I can't lie. I just sat down here and waited for people, so it is a bit risky, but yeah, I think it's worth it, especially in the opens. Just don't do it like mid game for no reason. Only do it if it's early or late. Alright, perfect. Yeah, then you go up and you're just mid map now, and you can just farm and loot. Like this is really good.
I think we went more, by the way.
Yeah. Or more
Okay.
in later. Yeah, it's good. Because you can also, if you guys don't know, you probably know this, but you can kind of predict zones pretty easily. In like,
Yeah.
it's very easy to predict zones. You see when it pulled down already the other zone. Now it pulls down. The chance of it keeping like it's gonna keep pulling down is very high. You know, it's not gonna randomly. Sometimes it does, but most of the time it's not gonna randomly pull up to Battlewood. Like it's just not gonna do that. It's gonna keep pulling the way it's already pulling. You know, so going even further down and going in is better. Just to go, but then you farm, or you go further with the thing.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, I don't think you need to here. I can't lie. I think you can just farm around and go more down here. But I mean, I think this is a bit unnecessary because you're going. You see how it's pulling kind of down left. You're going away from where it's pulling. But it's not terrible because you need loot still. But like most people, you need is mats. You have everything else. So
This is the one game where mid game was scuffed, by the way. Like every other time, it's perfect.
Yeah, I mean you don't need to do this though.
Yeah.
I would have stayed on the other side, but it's not bad.
I think it pulls to us actually now.
No, it pulls
not?
like I said. Yeah, like I said, you can predict it. It pulls down and pulls down again. You know.
Yeah.
And now you go back again the same way, which is fine. But yeah, I mean you could have just stayed up there and farmed. I think you greedy a little bit, Lou. You guys have to remember, like. You have to go for what you need, right? When you only need mats, you should focus on getting mats early because you had really good loot before, and you just kept greeding loot when you should have just gone up and farmed, you know. And you're still greeding loot. You see, you're like throwing bigs ahead, throwing this, that, you know. I know it seems a bit greedy, you know. You just need to go up and farm as early as possible. Also, there's not that much surge in. I don't know how much surge is there in Div 2 and Div.
Nothing. Literally
Nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Div
Like,
3 and 4 and 5? Is there surge there?
5 there's, but everything else there's not.
Okay,
There's like
okay.
5 there's either in.
Okay, yeah. With Surge, the earlier you farm mats, the less you're gonna get hit. But this also counts for the shield and everything, right? So when you're this late on farming, which you could have done earlier, you're just gonna get hit more. So all the extra heals that you've tried to gather, you're gonna waste that more when you go out and farm your wood. I'm not sure it happened here, but I think it will happen here because you're pretty late. There's not really anyone around you. You got kind of lucky, but like the later you do, the more surge bases are there, or the more bases just in general, you know. So just try to farm mats earlier. Like you couldn't really do this game because you were in the tunnels the entire time, but anytime you go past anything, this is what I'm talking about with my teammate as well. He doesn't farm at all. He just needs to farm way more in general, you know, just way more. Like just anytime you walk past a good tree, anytime you walk past a good brick, just farm it. You know, there's no point in not doing it. The earlier you get mats, the better. All right, let's watch this. I'm gonna low key. Okay, you run over here to farm mats, which is it's not bad because you can't really farm here because it's surge bases, and then again the pulse kind of the same way. And now you get cat mats. It's good. Pretty good. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna skip a little bit ahead.
Yep.
I think personally that playing mid map is better. I know you're going up here to buy Chug Jug, probably. Yeah, you are, which is fine, and you can do that. I'm not saying you can't do that, but playing mid map and playing center all the time, if you can, is really good. Right? So this is not terrible because you're also kind of high. But if you were in center, it would have been better. Could you not buy Chug Jug back here? Was it sold out? Or
I don't know if we had the gold there. I don't know why because we checked the vending there.
yeah, okay,
And,
okay.
It's
I mean-
sold out, though we didn't have the gold yet.
I think playing center in the season is just better, just in general.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
now you're
yeah,
edge
like
with everybody else.
always
We played a lot together.
Yeah. Imagine if you were here, you would have been on the supply drop. You would have been way better, you know. And you're
Yeah.
wasting heals as well going for this. If you just went here early, you would have been more chilling, you know.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but playing center is better. Alright, let's see.
Yeah.
Then it pulls max. Like you're good. It's a good thing you're insta going. But if you were here, you would have been way closer to the zone than when you're here.
Yeah.
Now you have to go past more people. Is running. You need to be a little bit careful of like around you. But it's fine. Shockwave again. Try and get on a high layer if you can here for next zone. What happened to you? No. Let me see.
Yeah, we didn't communicate good. I wanted to
you
go
need
up on the
communicate
hill.
better. Yeah. And then you get jumped a little bit. And then you wasted decent amount of maps from that. You need to be more together there. Like, try and communicate and be, like, stick to each other. Because in this scene, a lot of people just shockwave on you. And if you're together, it's at least a bit harder to get killed, you know?
Yeah.
Then you go on top of the hill. Not a bad play. Decent. You're wasting a bit more math, so if it pulls back, it's a bit worse. But if it pulls far, you have a better spot to go from. But you should have been up here in the first place and communicated it better.
Yeah.
Then you get ready to insta-go. Exactly. That's really good. And then it pulls back. Yeah. So you did waste a little bit of math for no reason, kind of. But it's up. You don't know that, and you did do what? If it pulled a bad zone, you would have made a good decision. You know, kind of hard to know. Alright. Just gonna 4x
Do nothing for a while.
Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. And then ready to go. This is really good fundamentals. I can't lie. Being ready to go every single time is very important. You just have to be careful now because people are starting to realize you need to insta go, and then a lot of people are jumping on each other. But it is still really good to go early. You know?
A lot of rotates, I see like 4 people insta
Yeah.
next to me sometimes. and it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Exactly. But you just have to do it still because it's still better. You just have to be careful and like try and box up and like do it twice and go 2 times. You shoot back just to get some extra kills. I don't hate this, but with the match you have right now, I would be trying to focus more on kills than trying to focus on kills you can't get anyways, you see?
Yeah.
Like you kill this guy, great, you get 1 extra point, especially in Div 2. Like in Div 1 you get 2 points, in Div 2 you get 1 point, right? If you
Yeah.
kill someone here though, you can get their loot, you know?
Yeah.
And
that's
then
true.
and then that's better. Also, I think for these zones when you're that close, I think it's better going in zone and then looking back than it is like than it is staying back and then going in later, because I think this will punish you in a second.
Yeah.
Maybe not. But like now people are set up to like shoot you, you know?
Yeah.
If you went early here, it would have been better. Now you're the last team going when you pull zone, and you should have been the first team going.
Yeah.
You go deep though, which is pretty good.
I got stuck.
Yeah.
Then we-
Do you die here?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, but like this wouldn't happen if you go early, you know?
Yeah,
You wouldn't be able to get as deep, but I think going early is better. Going early and looking back is better. Again, you had to use a lot of mats. You're not ready for the rotate as well, because you want to kind of go these early if you can as well. Because if you saw the rotate, you could insta shock right there.
yeah.
But because
I
you
think we still
rotate,
get there kind of early.
yeah,
Like no one else goes, but yeah, it would be better to go insta.
exactly. Because you went late on the other zone, you there's a chance you get shot and go late on the next zone as well. You get there anyways. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Now you really need a refresh.
Yeah.
You really need a refresh because your mats are really bad because you haven't really looked for one. So now you need to start focusing on getting a refresh.
Yeah, here, how would you look? Like, because I was on top and random was on bottom.
Yeah,
Like, would you look at the kids shocking or like try to pre the kids boxed?
Like look down there. They literally have wood walls. I was trying to pre this. Like these kids are looking the other way with wood walls. I swear we just pre that, no?
Yeah, it's not bad play. It's just kind of hard because it's very in the middle. But it's
Yeah,
definitely
just
not
far
bad
from us,
play.
but yeah.
Yeah. I think you can, but I think you should do it, but you just have to like be very coordinated. Now there's a body on the
And then
roof.
we just get gifted, bro.
Yeah. I'm very gifted. And oh my cat mat. Okay. I mean, that is gifted, but
I
also.
don't know how we saw this. We died in like a second, bro. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened.
We split up on like next rotate.
Pretty
Like
good.
not this one, but like the next moving.
Now you need to try and shockwave run or go at the cone. You decide to shockwave run, that's fine. You can take height here as well. I think for the lower divisions, I don't know if height is great, but I think taking height is pretty easy. Especially
I
like,
think height is good.
yeah, you should definitely look for it because like in this situation, nobody was on it, you know?
Yeah,
Like
that's
they're
right.
on it, but like you have good weapons, you have really good mats now. Just taking height, like this is like a win or lose game situation. Like you're not really
Yeah.
gonna lose. You just go up. If somebody really tries to take it, you can go down. But playing high here is definitely like a good decision, you know?
Yeah.
When you need like those type of big games, you know? Because kills are nothing. So winning a game instead of coming fifth is so many points, you know? So making those big... Again, I think height, like I don't even think there's anyone on it still, yeah.
We should just go up. Like I don't know how we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do this. We need to scout more for that.
You should be building in like fully before looking back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you still have so many mats. You can still stay on high layers. You should have taken high.
Yeah, now these guys go up. But like they
Yeah.
were just not playing it for so long.
Yeah. And now you shockwave.
I don't know
Go
how
under high.
I got sneaked here because I got sprayed from height. Here we split. That's the first mistake, and then I just got sneaked from behind.
Wait, where did you even get shot from? Oh, this.
Wow, that was kind of crazy. That is
That's
kind
not
of
even the high
crazy.
team. What?
No, it's not a high team.
That's
I mean, what I want to say about this, right? And it's not even about you getting sneaked on. I think the main problem is one being so much second height. You know, you're the only team that high can focus, right?
Yeah.
But also, if we just go back here, I'm not really gonna look at your solo clutch because I don't really look at
Yeah,
solo
of
clutches.
course. I don't even think I clutched this game. But
Yeah. No, you get top 12, so
Yeah.
you know. But also, if you look here, I'll show you in a second. If you look here, you're not that far in. It's not that bad, right? Because you made this space, but like, you could be if you're one box more in. It's easier to go from, and you're not that pressured by the zone if it then pulls max, you know. And even if it pulls back, you just have more space to work with. It's not that bad. So investing that extra box to give you a bit of extra time is actually pretty good. And then what happens here is you get sprayed. And then now you need to not panic. You need to wait for them to have to reload. And then you need to like shocker together. Like now they're both reloading. If you then now instead of like one jogging, one running, if you then now say, yo, edit one of the sides, shockwave, and then you can go down low ground, you know? So when you're getting sprayed, you need to not panic and you need to like just wait for them to reload because at some point they have to reload and then you can go. Who's looking at you as well?
Yeah, I swear.
this
Like,
guy,
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I can't lie.
Yeah.
But just taking a chill pill, it's okay to tank a little bit of storm and then shockwave, you know?
Yeah.
And then here, when this happens, you need to shockwave front. Cause like staying backside and like I mean just being more careful, building more your angles. You're not even fully boxed, you know? Like even though you're waiting for your teammate to come, you still need to be fully boxed and like play yourself. Like when you're not together as a team, just act like it's solo cash crop. Play like it's solos. Don't like don't like open so you can come later. Just play like a solo cash cup, get frontside, and then make sure, and then your teammate can come to you. That's the best way of playing together. Because the reason you died here is because you're waiting for your teammate. You're like, oh, I'm away or something. But you should just be closing fully off, popping chug jug, just getting frontside, and then like just playing yourself. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you low-key played that game pretty well. Just try and play a little bit more center, and then a little bit more together, right?
Mhm.
And then focus on not being able to get killed, like trying to be unkillable is like the main focus there. Because you kind of played a little bit like like you did. Wait, where am I going? Where's the
It's
server?
down.
It's down.
think
Where?
it's
Oh,
over-
there.
yeah, there, yeah.
That's
Okay.
a lot of servers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
first
I
it's
have a
servers.
lot of servers. Okay. Where was the other one? It's here. Okay, I'm gonna look at another game. Which one? Next one to type. Let's go.
Everyone's
Alright.
dead.
Kiss World. Okay. Have you sent thing earlier?
It's Darkest is my duo.
Where?
Up. A bit more.
Oh,
At the
Yeah,
very
at the
top.
Oh, here. I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
What was it?
I think if you do
Division
the
5?
second, Div 5. We suck.
Yeah.
2090.
I think if you do
I'll-
the second, because it's like decent elo after the
No,
win.
but okay, but it's looking like your main problem is low key mid games. Like these
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
What happened here?
Getting keys.
I think some of them are. One of them's key game at least, but yeah.
Okay. Did you not have any more games? No, you didn't.
It's no Elam points, so we couldn't qual by the last one, so we just had to
fair
queue it.
enough. The 22, I think is but like you're kind of in low elo the whole time now.
Yeah,
The 22, I'm gonna look at the 22 because the second is a good game. Like I don't think there's that much to look at, you know. I'm gonna look at the 22nd, but it looks like you need to like get a spot and just go mid map and hide. I think I played Div 5 on NA Central. I know it's NA Central, right? But I won 6 out of 6 games. I'm pretty sure. So like basically what you need to do is just like get loot and run mid map every single time and just hide. Like legit to hide because I went into the wrong replay, my bad. Because it's net surge, so you're not gonna be below surge, and people are keying because they're not that smart. So if you just run mid map and just hide and wait, that's the best way of doing it. You know, I'm gonna look what happens this game now.
yeah. I mean, we land very edge, and we play Storm a lot, so
Yeah. I don't. I think it's better to just be mid map. I think it's better to try and like just be as center as possible and just be hiding in bushes because if you're edge, it's very easy to get keyed. You know, compared to if you're center and like sitting in a bush, nobody's gonna find you. Wait, what's your guy's name?
Darkest and Seistwald or whatever.
Darkest. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Alright, you land over here.
Yeah.
It's not a bad spot, and it's not a bad strategy to play solo. I think in Div 5, it's better to just be center the whole time, though. If like landing a spot that's more central, and then just playing center, because then you can't really get griefed the same way, you know.
Yeah, I am thinking about changing it because
like
after this tournament.
I mean, anything center is pretty good, you know. I think, I don't know. I think you can try and change it because I think playing solo is not the best thing in Div 5. I think just running mid map and just playing that, I think it's better. Alright, let me just watch. I'm not really interested in also. I'm gonna skip a little bit, okay? Because like you can mostly figure it out. Like just do what you think is good, you know? You
But
play
you don't
Storm?
need to. Can I say
What?
something? Like, even if you land edge map, I swear you don't need to play Storm. Like, we land edge map as well, and we almost never play Storm.
I mean, it is corner edge map as well.
The thing about if you don't want to play Storm landing edge map, then you're gonna get shot by a lot of kids, and maybe in Div 5 keyed as well, because you're running through more territory. Why I want to land mid map is because you can get to the middle of the zone quicker, so you can be away from people quicker and hide from people quicker instead of that is very risky, bro. Oh my god. I mean, I guess you can drop in this. Like the farther you have to travel, the higher chance of you getting keyed. You know.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's not bad. What I'm
I think
seeing
we
right
do
now is
get
not
keyed
bad.
here.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting
Oh.
keyed. Like you're wasting loot. Also, you're kind of running like into like for example, when you go into a POI, there's a higher chance of there people or like going towards a vending machine or something. If you had to wrap like towards Camry Canyon or like in the middle of that, it would have been better. You see, because you're going towards where people probably are. You know, you do get
Yeah.
keyed and you do kill him, so it's fine. But
Oh, I'm pretty sure I know what happens here. We get keyed again, and then we give up.
Is that what happened? Give up, I guess.
No, it's because I'm alone,
Yeah.
so I have to jump in someone's box, and
Yeah.
again, yeah, it's because you're like in like people's territory, you know,
hmm
and you're. Mm,
Coming in late as well.
yeah, but that's not that bad. It's not. He's not. They're not coming in that late. It's fine. You're very low here as well. You're very low. Running around at this HP in zone is pretty dangerous, you know.
Yeah.
And it seems to be a main problem, just getting keyed like every game. You just need to like try and be away from kids. If you just sat in Lifty Lodge a little bit more, padded around that side, like around here where there's less kids. Like in Battlewood, there's gonna be more kids. But if you padded around a little bit more that side, just camp that side and then ran in, you never would have got fought. You would have had more heals, everything, and then you wouldn't have. Obviously, it's unlucky these kids are that close to you, but you would have had more health, bit more
Yeah.
stack. And I think that's kind of what's happening every game. Look, now you would have pulled as well, but you wouldn't have known that, you know.
should we
Do
just
you have
switch
storm
to
sickness at this point?
No.
No, not yet.
No. I think the best way of rotating this is going all the way around into that side. You see, because again, this is how you don't get keyed, right? Playing deep zone and playing either fully mid map or deep zone, either one is how you don't get keyed in these kind of lobbies. But look, you're running into like zone because you don't want to take zone, but it's fine to take zone. You can just buy medkit and then wrap all the way around, and then you're away from everyone, and no one can key you. You know. But now you're running in the middle. You're kind of low. You're with everyone else. If you just wrap, nothing would have happened. You know. And you have so many medkits. There's no point unless you have storm sickness. There's no point in them not wrapping. Now you're with everyone. You're on edge with everyone instead of being fully that side. And then you have everything now. You just need to play endgame really.
Yeah.
It's very important you try and box up as well pretty quickly, and then you get keyed. Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is where we die actually. Okay.
Yeah, 22. So.
Yeah. Again, you would have pulled, but it's not even about that. It's about you being like
Yeah.
more like
It's-
with everyone and
yeah.
like being able to get keyed, you know? They would have never saw you if you were there. Also,
Yeah.
it's about you not being boxed up. The more time you're boxed up in these lower divisions, the less you're gonna get keyed, right? Especially if you make a lot of space. And if you do get keyed, fine. Then you have like so much space and you're probably not gonna die, right? Either being boxed up or being positioned in like a bush where nobody can see you is so valuable in these like type of divisions, you know? Where you don't want to get keyed. But also it's also about you like cracking your fighting, because you should be killing these kids in Div 5, you know? What's it time?
I think here we had like a lack of communication, and then
Yeah.
I just got doubled.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm saying is basically just what to know of this and what it looks like from every one of your game where you're getting key. You need to get a spot, crack it more, right? You need to either play fully zone where you're like fully wrapping around that side, or you need to play fully center where you're into center, and you need to try and be boxed up more, and you need to try and be in bushes more, because the more times you're in bushes, the less chance you have of getting keyed, and then the more times you box up, the less chance you have of getting keyed or at least getting killed. I think that's basically it. Like that's the most important part. It looks like you guys know how to play end games. You got a top 1 and a top 2. You know, it's just mostly like it's the early games, right? Would you not say that as well?
No, honestly, not really. Like, I feel like it was this tournament that was just like, at least this season, that has been mid game and off spawn problems. But I feel like last season it wasn't, which is why
Yeah.
Like,
It's kind
yeah.
it's kind of hard to know. Like I don't really see because like the only two games I can look at is really good games, right? And I don't really like I know that much from that, right? But what it looks like from this is you're just getting keyed too much, especially this
Yeah.
season. I know. So like I think that's your first priority, just trying to stay away from people more by either like being deeper in storm or being more central and like camping.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
do you have problems with mid like end games or?
I don't.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
don't
feel
think
like,
for me, probably
yeah.
won't.
I mean,
I'm-
like the first is super low elo, you know, like it
Yeah.
wasn't hard. Like, I don't know. I
I
feel
mean-
like I'm very panicky in endgame.
Yeah. I mean, low key, what I do when I'm just play noble open scrims, just 24/7 and try and be less panicky, like solos as well. That's what I did. Like just play noble open solo, winning every single game. Like when you can win every single game, then you can say it's bad practice. But before you win every single game, it's actually good practice, you know? So
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's what you need to do. Just be more careful where you are and then try and play noble like solos or duos, just every single game, you know? You'll just learn the more practice you get in, the better you get, you know? That's all
Yeah.
I like. All right. Someone new. Let's go. Uh, what's it? CAD? Who's CAD?
It's quota.
Bro, quota, bro. It's me,
Was it
bro. Come
quota?
on.
Was it you? Okay. Where you? You're here. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. Division 2. Oh, you got pretty close.
Yeah.
You got pretty close. All right. Let me see. 9th, 10th, 16th,
like, either, like,
2nd,
The
2nd.
12th, then for the wait. Yeah, like either the 12th, the 10th, or the 6th. Because
I
the
think the
6th. was, like-
10th. There might be Surge in the 10th, so I'm gonna look at that one. His first game. I'm gonna start by looking at that. Mike,
Hmm? What's
do you
up?
not have a game as well? I swear you like nearly called or
Yeah, but maybe, we can do like a one-on-one session some other time.
yeah, that's fine. We can do that. I don't mind. That is it.
This is a session for everyone else.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna skip here. Where do you drop?
Calamari.
Probably.
Squibbly?
Calamari, bro.
I said scribbly. What's your guys' name?
Quota.
Oh, yeah, there. Okay. I mean, again, like I said to everyone else, just practicing the spot, knowing how to play it, and knowing how to play it if you really can't, you know? But that's just like, basic stuff, you know? Alright. Yeah, teamwork a little bit. Also, yeah, no, that's just fighting. In general, this is improving your fighting and communication, you know, in terms of this. But it's also risk and reward, you know. Like at a certain point, you need to stop fighting because there's a big chance of you getting third parties, you know. And I don't know if you guys would want to keep dragging the fight, but dragging fights is not great, you know. Especially when you have no loot and stuff. But I mean, you kill him and you get reboots, so it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Alright, see. And now you just have the whole POI now?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty chillin'. Little AFK session. Alright, I see. I like you playing Storm here. You need loot, you might as well play Storm. You might as well play more Storm here. There's not really any point of going in because you need like decent loot. I guess you're going to buy medkit.
Yeah, we play Storm
Alright.
quite a bit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty decent. It is pretty decent, especially with all these vending machines. It's just for Div 5, I like, you're not Div 5, I know you're Div 2, but like for the other people, I think it's better being center.
Yeah.
But like, Playing storm definitely. It does have some disadvantages though, because you might pull bad zones when you get in, and also what's it called? What's it called? Yeah, storm sickness in endgame is pretty bad. Here, you have really good loot. Yeah, there's no point of not running in at this point. Just going in zone. I like you guys playing pistols. Definitely pistol SMG meta for endgame. So, or maybe even the new AR. What's it called?
The Warforged.
The Warforged. Yeah, that one is really good. What?
I haven't played that one yet.
It's really good for not for Surge, but just for endgame. You know, like for fighting and stuff. And you guys are just money. Here, you should try and get as high as mid zone. What the heck? What is that base?
Yeah, this
no.
is why I marked it.
No, as high and as middle as you can. You know, the same. Like maybe on top of this hill right here. You know? Or sitting in a bush, which is pretty decent as well. Not wasting any mats, and you already have Surge. Pretty decent. But you got a pretty good mid map, you know? The only problem with this position, right, is you can't really go early, and going early in this meta is pretty important. So I wouldn't personally sit here, just for the fact of I can probably run up here, and then if it then pulls max, I can insta go, you know? Which is a priority for me, and I think it's pretty good. But sitting in the bush is not terrible as well. But try and like be in positions where you can insta go when zone pulls, you know? Most of the time, if possible. But it's definitely not bad because you're kind of mid map already. Alright, sitting, being ready. You were insta ready, which is good. Why did I just click? What did I click? You were insta ready, which is good. But again, yeah, you weren't really in a good spot to insta go because if other people around you don't insta go, you get kind of shot a lot like that. But it's not terrible, definitely not. It's a good thing you insta went. Shockwave, good. Not going further is fine. You need to try and shoot people away from you when you're in a situation like this. Because the more you shoot people away from you, it's not even about like people always think, oh, it's annoying to shoot, like it's annoying to get shot. But most of the time, it's to shoot people away from you, just so when next rotate comes, you're not shockwaving with other people. So, for example, you don't want this team to come close to you. You want them to box up like over there if possible, right? You don't want them to run over on you or like on top of you. So shooting them away and shooting people away in general is a good idea because they're probably gonna run on top of you. Maybe not in this situation, but a lot of the time they will. Now they do what you wanted them to do anyways, but shooting people away is definitely a good thing, you know? Just so nobody gets on you or on top of you. It's fine. It's a good position. You're a little bit again. This is what I've said. You were in the bush below here instead of being on the mountain. Because of that, you have to box edge because everybody else was ahead of you. It's not a terrible spot, but being ready to insta rotate is pretty important, and that's why you are edge here because you couldn't insta rotate before, you know. And then if you pull max now, it'll get harder. But again, now you're ready to insta rotate, so it's good. But it's not always if you're ready to insta rotate. It's also where from, you know. Wait, let me see. Give it a second. Alright. Now you insta rotate, which is really good. Really good. You're together. Be aware if there's people around you, you should box up and go again, because like this guy. You should box up and chill. Yeah, and then you can go again. You can just shockwave again. That also sends you further away from people, you know. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing as well. Just boxing up and then going again, because the chance of you getting sprayed and killed is pretty high. You go, good. Again, I think you have to box up again. I know it's annoying, but I think you just have to, because shockwaving together is better. Like you're not gonna get shot as much. Look, your teammate got hit 100. There's a chance of him dying there. You know, you're gonna waste more mats when you get in a bad situation than just building one wood box and then shockwaving together. You know, so like doing that more when it pulls fire is pretty good. And you heal up. Again, you're edge because you were edge before and you're edge again, you know? It's like a cycle. As soon as you're edge one time, you're gonna keep being edge. Because now everybody's ahead of you and stopping. Also, it's probably gonna pull back to you because like I don't know. You just can't bowl here at least. Oh wait, this was a 17. Okay, going for a refresh. I like that. Playing aggressive. Yeah, as I said, it's gonna pull back. One medkit over at 100 chug jug. Please don't. Yes. Or it's 80. Take chug jug. Yes. You pull back, so now layering up is important. I think instead of building like straight out, going up layers is way better because the higher you are, the easier the next shockwave will be, and the easier the next rotation will be. Not the higher you are. It's to a certain point. When you're second high and high's gonna look at you, it's not that great. But the higher you are, usually the better position you're in. You know. So like instead of going straight when you're building, try and build upwards. You know. You could have built all these boxes instead of like making this big box here. You make 1, 2, 3, 4. Like you're up here, you see, and you see how much better this is than down there. Did you say something? I didn't hear it.
I said yeah.
Yeah. So just anytime you have like extra mats or anything, try and layer upwards, go up instead of like just ahead, because rotating from here is gonna be 10 times harder than rotating from here, where you would have been. Also, the chance of you getting pre-edited when you're high up is way lower than the chance of you getting pre-edited when you're low down, and that's just like because there's more people around and stuff. Exactly. Now this kid's ahead of you, this kid's here, you know what to do, but if you're up here, you'd be in the perfect spot. You know? So just try and go up instead of ahead.
Yep.
In my opinion, looking for a little bit too much, you have really good loot. You're on a low layer, it's so easily, you're so easy to get like pre-edited on, you know, or like from behind or something. It's fine to look for stuff when you don't have stuff, but when you have this much, you need to be very careful of what you do. Pull back for your tarp, pretty lucky, pretty good as well. Staying front side, not terrible, pretty good. You can obviously wait and shockwave, or you can go front side, but either one is pretty good.
Do you not think they should have like full tap there instead of stair tap? Because like if kids just take their one, reset, like get their like ramp, like it's kind of cooked.
Yes, but they were like in a lot of old builds already. They were in a lot of old builds.
But when they go out here, I feel like they should.
But they are full tap as well. They are. So yeah, they did it fine because they're in like old builds and there's not anybody around them. But as soon as people come around, they start tapping, which is good.
Mhm.
I think sometimes it can be a little bit waste of a match to like tarp that long when you have that many shockwaves. But it did pull through all builds and you didn't full tarp, so it's still pretty decent. Now I'll probably pop a shockwave and then run in. It's not terrible. It's just you're kind of like behind and like on a very low layer, you know. But that's also because you didn't build up earlier. If you built up earlier, you could have just shockwave from your O box and stayed high layer. The problem, I feel like you're very low layers, and low layers is good. Obviously, Sky and Scroll plays low layers, but you want to do it later in the game because in early low ground, you waste a lot of mat, and like there's so many kids around you can get sprayed from. So like trying to do it like trying to do the later in the game is better because now you're suffocated. You're behind on O builds, but if you were higher up and deeper in, it would have been better. Right?
Like which zone
like-
do you think you should go from playing high layers to low?
Zone 10 and on. I don't think you do it before zone 10.
Okay.
Maybe late zone 9, but like zone 10 and on. You know, so third moving zone. Playing high layer before that, you just waste less mats and you can shockwave easier. Here, you should play solo and just shockwave solo.
Yeah, this is what I said after we watched it back.
Yeah, you should definitely play solo here. But this is what I'm talking about, right? You're in this spot because of what you did before. Because you were low ground and not built up, and because you didn't commit to going deeper in and you just tarped it. Imagine you were here, right, in this box. And before everybody came ahead of you, you popped a shockwave in your box and you ran deep, right? And you ran like here, right? This is pretty deep, but you ran like here, right? You would have been ahead of everyone, so when it pulls, you can insta-go. But when you just go like straight on the edge of zone, the next zone is going to be harder for you, and you're going to use more mats no matter what, you know? You're going to use more mats that you wouldn't have used otherwise, you know? So I think like investing that little bit of extra mats just so you don't have to waste other mats later. I know sometimes it pull back, but if it does pull back, you can just go back into your old builds, you know? So trying to run deeper or just investing a little bit of mats to go a little bit deeper is usually better. And also staying high layers because you guys were on very low layers, you know? That's why you get pumped in the back here in your zone. Now just play solo and get front side. Especially when you have that many shockwaves. Yeah. Let me see this. Again, it's mostly this, like, it's mostly this spot. Like, it's because you're, like, suffocated, you know? It's hard now to get through here. But you still can, because, like, also when you realize it pulls up mountains, you need to try and be higher. Like, a good layer right here is, like, here, you see? Imagine you're here. You're full chilling. If you shockwave, like, twice here, and then it pulls up, you're like, yes, let's go. But because you're in a, like, suffocated layer, you're gonna be like, oh, this is not great, you know? Also, when you both have Chug Jug, I would actually recommend when it pulls up a mountain or it pulls like kind of bad, just taking a chill pill, just playing a little bit of Chug Jug, let people run ahead of you, and then you solo shockwave front side, so you don't have this with running with everybody else where you can die, you know? When you both have bites, I know you play zone, but I don't think you play that much. You can just do stuff like that, you know, play zone and like take a bit more of a chill pill. Because now you're running with everybody else, get pumped in the back. Again, now you can take a chill pill. You should try and stop and pop chug if possible. Yeah, it's your positioning the whole time. You not being a high enough layers and you being suffocated because you're not deep enough in zone. But it's also you need to play solo. Like you need to know that, okay, I'm 70 HP, I need to stop, I have Chug Jug, I can play Chug Jug, and then I'll come to you, you know? Like, being able to play solo is really good. Just let him go ahead, and you stop here, you pop a Chug Jug, you say, I'll come to you later, and then you go to him, you know?
Yeah.
You should never be dying with heals. You should never be dying with any sort of mass heals, anything, you know? Always try, like, what's the best decision for me to stay alive? And it's not always following your ITL. It's sometimes it's just playing yourself, you know?
Yeah.
But also you guys ran with everybody else when you have double Chug Jug and you could have chilled a little bit more. But if I have to say one main thing, it's just your layering. You need to try and play higher layers and you need to try and use your shockwaves more. That's mainly it. I can't lie. If I'm looking at this. Everything else looked pretty good. You're good at playing aggressive, you're good at looking for refreshes. You're good at fighting, it looked like. You're pretty decent at fighting. So it's mostly just like try and stay high layers. Just play scrims. Just play like noble div 2, like any noble you have, and just try and focus on staying high layers and together. And then when 10 some come, you can start looking for low ground or high ground, you know, to get the game winning thing.
Yeah.
Also, playing early high is pretty good as well. If you could just build up, if you pull that zone that you did earlier, I'll go back to it, where you could have just built up. It's really good. I think playing early high is really, really good. I can't lie. I'll show you where you could have done it. Let me show you. Look, you have basically nearly cap match, you know, pretty decent match. Now you get really good match as well. You get this. And you see you pull back, and you have extra match as well. You don't even need to worry about the extra match. Just build up. Build up, and you build here, and then you have high ground for the whole game, you know? I can't lie. Learning how to play high ground, especially in these lower elo, lower like divisions, a little bit lower divisions at least, it's really good. And people don't really take it from you if you know how to play it right, you know? If you just build up here and play it early, you can play it for the entire game and win the game, especially with your match, you know? So that's also a thing. So yeah, your layers and thinking about playing high ground is the main two things, you know? Anything else you want to know?
No.
But I feel like you guys are... What?
I think you covered everything, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Alright. Let me go. One more. Let's go. Not one more, but like, let's get the next one.
You.
Who was the next one?
Innocent.
It was
Innocent.
Kyonix? How do I say
Yes.
your name?
Kyonix.
Kyonix. Okay, let me see. You sent it.
A little bit lower.
Am I blind?
A
Yes,
little
you
bit
are.
lower. There.
Am I blind? Where?
Yeah, a little lower.
Yeah,
Oh,
Lower.
there.
Yeah,
Oh my
Yeah.
god, chill.
Yeah.
Okay. What is this? Division
Division-
2? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me see. Dead off spawn. Okay,
The
you
thing
only bad
is,
us
my
once
mate
twice.
is normally agile, but he fucked up the first 5 games, and then I started to agile, and then we popped off.
Okay. Yeah, you actually did. You played really good at the end, I can't lie. I'm gonna look at. I mean, if that's your main thing, then you just need to IGL if you think you're better at it. I'm gonna look at this 17th here, okay? I think that's the most
Yeah.
interesting one to look at. Alright, let's go. But again, wait, how many points did you get? How much is qual, by the way? Is it top 50 or top 100?
Yeah, top 50.
Top-
It's like
top 50.
350 points. 350
350 points? Yeah, okay, you
Yeah,
need
a
100
bit more.
more. Yeah,
Yeah.
you need 100 more. But I guess if it's just like this, the start of the tournament.
Yeah.
But why can I not? Oh my god, this ad is annoying me so much. I can't see what's the last game? What top did you get then?
I think it was 23.
You can zoom
Okay,
out
so you
there,
kind of
see
sold.
that.
Can I zoom out? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so you kind of sold these out 2 games as well. But like this is a W
Yeah.
key game, I guess. You couldn't
Yeah,
really play it out, and then
that
this.
was- yeah.
Yeah. But you shouldn't be dying. You should try and play like the W key game out, like fully, like till 55.
We got keyed.
Yeah. But you, if you're not fully confident in winning basically every fight, like in the W key game, you need to try and hide in that bush, you know, and like try and get as many points out of it, or just play Storm. All right, what do you drop?
I did drop letter landing this white mountain.
Oh, the
The
white
mountain
mountain.
left.
Oh my
the
god, what's going on in Latte, man?
I don't know.
Mythic. All right, that's it.
I mean, I think I'm switching drop because it's a little bit scuffed, but
Yeah, I mean, most of the map is kind of scuffed, but yeah, switching drop is not a bad idea. But you need to just crack something a lot so you're better than everybody else at it, you know. Like that's the most important part. It's not always about the drop. Like I'm switching spot as well, but like it's not always about the drop. It's also sometimes about like how much you practice. You killed them though, so you're chilling. Is this not a Kami spot? It is, no?
I don't know.
It is. So it's definitely not a bad spot. It's just a lot of the times how you play it. Getting loot, perfect. I'm gonna skip a little bit to get
Yeah.
further ahead. Oh, what is going on? Yo,
don't know.
hello? Alright, nice.
Oh, I remember. I think I got camped in like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, like in before endgame, or I mean, if you want me to go get another game, I can. But
Yeah, I think it's better.
I'll just look real quick what happens. Doesn't look like you got camped, huh?
Didn't it?
It doesn't look like.
This wasn't a game I got camped? Because I know I got camped on the vending one game. I rotated away and then got back.
Nah, this is not where you got camped.
Yeah, okay.
Different game. Alright, Instago. It's good. You were in a good position. You had good loot. I'm not really gonna talk about that since you played the mid game really good. I don't like going out the cone if not needed. Sometimes you have to, but like in a spot like this, try always and go out the wall. You know,
Yeah.
like try and go like out the wall right or out the wall left instead of going out the cone because you're just gonna get hit more and there's a chance of you dying. You know, but this is definitely good.
Tree as a cover to don't get sprayed.
Yes. You could also try and go up here. What I would have done in this situation, personally, I would have built wood rams up onto the tree and then build like a metal box here just for my next rotate to be easier, you know? It is a bit scary because you're scared of like getting sprayed, but like it's only like these 2 teams that can see you, and if they don't spray you insta, you should be chilling. But it's definitely not bad being here, but like just always trying to go up, like up. It's just you know, it's better in general, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely not bad though. Definitely not bad. Let me see.
Wait, I don't know how did I die so early. Looks
Let me see.
perfect to me.
Yeah. Well, what was it? I don't know if it was top 17. Just not that
17.
early. Yeah. Again, now you need to be on this zone. You can't always be ready to Insigo. It depends on the zone. But for example,
Yeah.
because this zone you can't always Insigo, but you should still. I mean, there's
Make a
not
plan.
really any zones you can Insigo except like this one where it pulls here, you know. But it pulls like around right, so now you should just wait and go with everyone else. But you should still have thought of every rotate before zone pulls, you know. Like what am I gonna do, you know? But if you can.
Yeah.
Here it pulls like kind of bad for you. I can't lie, it's a pretty bad zone.
Oh my mate, yeah, he sold.
Yeah. What happened here, man? Let me see.
Got 200 pump, yeah.
Yeah, because this should not be a game you're selling because you have everything. You get hit 100.
Yeah, I told him to chill and then
Wow. That's one hell of a shot.
Oh, mythic pump.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's just a solo clutch.
he just needs to be more careful. Especially when you have that much loot. Like, you just need to be way more
It's
careful.
just greedy, he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
I know,
It's
I was so pissed off.
I mean,
Innerly, not telling him.
I can look at a different game real quick. What is it?
Yeah.
I personally have been playing way more passive in like that zone, 8th zone, even 9th zone sometimes.
Yeah. If you have good loot, playing passive is a good idea.
Yeah.
It might be.
The kills
I'm
just
just
come
gonna.
later.
I'm really quickly gonna I'll just skip to the end game of a different
Yeah.
game just so I can see. Maybe it's 23rd, but like that's.
No,
only-
the last games was just full keying the lobby. I think maybe top 8 is a good
Look
game.
at the top 8. Oh wait.
I think I did a good job idling that game.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just jump to the end game of this game again, and then
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I think. And is it the pocket? Let's see. Alright. And you landed White Mountain?
Yeah, again, probably.
Yeah.
Because before the cup, I wanted to go classic code, but I did change it like half an hour. before.
You need to try and pick somewhere and just stick to it, you know? I can't like that's the most important part. Like being really good at a spot instead of like not being sure where you're going before, you know? Like just anytime you play the game, just go to the spot. Like in ranked or something. Where are you at?
I'm not at the hill. Wait, where am I? What? What?
And worse is your game, Kavitra.
Wait.
Okay,
Where
okay.
am I?
Alex is here. Yeah, top.
Where? Oh yeah, there.
Chris.
Where the hell are you, man?
What? I rebooted my reboot. Okay, my mate got probably keyed.
I'll jump to end game because
Yeah.
you get 10 game.
Yeah.
Pretty bad loot, but you just got refresh here was pretty good. Okay. You lose decent, pretty decent. Okay, look. There's times where you can't go into and there's times where you can go into. This is one of the times where you can go into, you know? Because like you see how the zone is fully dead side over here? If it does pull over there, you can go, right? So you do need to be ready to try and insta-go in the zone if it pulls far. Which it doesn't, so you shouldn't insta-go this way.
Yeah.
But like trying to be ready for some zone, but if the zone pulls that side, you can go, you know?
Yeah, I was not really mentally ready because I needed to pop heals also.
Yeah, of course. But also you got a bit scuffed because you had to reboot and stuff. Then you go again, you box up it here, which you could, and then you can go again out the cone. Just focusing on the rotate is important. Okay, running is fine. Yep, laying up here is it would have been good. You are in here, which is not terrible. But like instead of going here, if you could have tried to go like up here, it would have been better if you can, you know? Or like even here, instead of building this box there, you like built it like one up. Just always like for everyone, the higher you are, the easier your rotates are gonna be. The lower you are, the harder it's gonna be, you know?
Yeah, the thing is, I thought in my head we needed some mats, so I tried to cut them off, and
Yes.
it worked.
I mean, it works. Yeah, if that's your mindset, that's fine. But when I'm just in general, when you have good math,
Yeah.
the higher you are, the better, you know?
But in
You
this
need the
scenario,
mats under,
this,
no,
yeah,
under the cone, man. Do you get it?
I think. Or what do you mean? What?
No way.
What?
Mats, man.
No.
GG.
That's crazy.
The mats, bro. Oh, that's all the mats. You only got Siphon. Oh, you get him, no? No, you didn't get him.
What?
Yo, G.
How?
No
didn't see
way.
that.
You have to always look at the loo where you're like all around, you know?
I think my mate got it.
He didn't get it, bro. It's down there. I'll go back for you and check how much mats the guy had.
Oh no,
Just to
please.
stress the point.
Yeah. Oh wait, you already killed him at this point, no? Yeah.
Yeah, just saw them, get lobbied, cut them off, bam,
Let me see.
refresh.
Yeah, it's a good play when you need loot. I like it, but you didn't get it. You didn't get the loot. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, Cat Master, you missed all of it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's just a note. Just always look everywhere if you don't think you got all the match, you know? Like just
Oh my
everywhere where it can
God.
be. Because that was low key the game saver. You would have had cap, both of you, if you got that. Well, that's
I
unlucky.
mean, I got the top 8 still.
Yeah. But it's not, no, top 8's not that great, man. Like, because you're missing out on so many points, you
Yeah,
know?
like 20 points.
Yeah. No, more.
More, I
You're
think,
missing out on
What?
30, 40 points, bro. No, I swear.
Really?
Yeah, I think
The
this is
win-
30.
Wait, let me check.
Maybe it's 25, I don't know. I think it's 25.
Look.
No, it's
From
like
top
30.
8?
It's 30. It's 29.
Yeah, it's 30 plus the kills you can get, you know, as well. Yeah. Like, you're missing out. That's basically half the points of the game. So, like, you need to try and get, like, that little bit deeper, you know, into the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Spain for this refresh, not a bad idea. Trying to claim it then. Shockwave and fun together is good. Don't ever open like that. And, like, this is, like, a coordination issue. I don't know, because you said, like, your teammate was IGNing at the time or not. One should be holding the wall, the other one should be shockwaving, okay? And when I'm saying editing the wall, not make a small edit. Like, just hold the wall, be ready, say 3, 2, 1. One guy throws the shockwave, and one guy fully opens, you know?
Yeah, my mate panicked. I wanted to say 1, 2, 3, but we both did the shockwave thing. I don't know.
Yeah, to panic,
Just
like,
all-
that's just about playing more scrims, learning how to not panic, and just taking a chill pill and just doing it slowly, you know? That's just important. Then you get sprayed. Now you don't have that many matches. You didn't really get the match from the other body. Still decent. You get together. It's fine. That's good. Pulls far. You should be editing out the front and like shockwave together again here. Because like running all this way is kind of far. If you just shockwave all the way, you would have like saved so many matches, you know?
Yeah.
It's fine. It's decent. It's a good spot. You need to both heal up fully. Reset. I don't hate this play because you kind of need mats, but also you have to know this is very risky because
With center.
like this guy's cone, by the way. He can just spray you down and edit, and then you're dead. You know, you're center zone trying to go for a refresh, and like on a mid layer, it's just kind of risky, you know.
Yeah.
From below, you get it, you kill him, which is really good. Again, you didn't get the mat. I'm about to crash. No, I'm showing you. I'm showing you, but you never get the mats. You got a bit of metal. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you not
Oh, the
have to
mouse-
see if you can get it or what? Like,
Yeah, just
Oh.
looking more on the body, I think is important. Like not greeting the loot, but like you have to greet the mat sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Running here is very good. I like that. You're choosing like I think a little bit of a like congested layer, you know? If you can like try and like be more choose a side more instead of just being in the middle, you know? Because you're very much in the middle. If you're like over here, you see how free it is, you know? You could be like right here. Or if you're over I don't know, if you're a little bit higher or choosing a side, you know? Left side's not very good here, but like if you could have been a little bit more right. because you're very much in the middle. Again, you're very much in the middle here, so you're very pre-editable. And now you drop down. I think your main problem this game has not been getting the loot from the bodies. I think that's generally like the main problem though.
It could be.
And then you go. You start fighting. He does pre-fight you, which is pretty unlucky. You do have to fight him, but also you weren't full health, you know, before you start fighting. Then you get scuffed. It pulls far. Very risky this is, but you kind of have to. You build. You're just like kind of behind because you just didn't get those refreshes. Like it's just mostly when you get the refreshes, you just have to make sure you get them. You know, I think that's the main thing of this game. And then not being that coordinated with each other and like being scared of zone. And then you die backside because you have no match on the front side, and also because you weren't really that aware because you could have probably killed him. And then
No way it came from. It was just
yeah, he came in zone, but like just being a little bit more aware, you know. And then you get top 8. I think the main thing there was just choosing a bit better layers, trying to be a little bit higher and a little bit more to one side, and then just getting the match from the refreshes. I think that's like,
Just-
the main one.
Just if I get a refresh scout everywhere for.
Make sure you get the
Max.
match. Like, just make sure like one of you's picked up any match. Like that's okay. Why did Cat have I not already voted Cat or was it? Oh no I haven't. Okay. I mean I'm gonna have to go Cat then because he was first and everything then.
Spamming.
Alright, let's go.
Up.
Where?
Yeah, I sent it. Go fully down.
Oh, yeah,
I
right.
just picked that. Yeah.
And you're in Division 2 as well, okay. So what's going on here? What's all these games here?
Yeah, I
Is
died
it-
a lot like before the end game, but like it's like mostly like a lot of like different mistakes, like doing just dumb stuff.
Is
Like,
it
at the
mid
end,
game
you
fights or
Nah. Like our game plan just like to just like do nothing basically. Like literally.
yeah, but you shouldn't be dying that much in these top 21s or so. I'm gonna look
Yeah.
at the top 21 here, okay? The 50 minutes
Okay.
of 21. Because this is still when you're locked into the tournament. The top 6 is it's a pretty good game, and it doesn't really look like the end games are like your biggest problem, you know? It looks like your mid games and like you getting keyed. Cause like let me see.
Yeah.
Like you get a top 6. A top 13 is obviously not great. But then like all the other games you just don't make end game, you know? So like
Yeah.
your end games are not great, but I feel like your priority should be getting to the end games, you know? So,
Yeah.
I see. Again, I skipped kind of far. Again, like All-Spawn and like mid game, you just have to prac a lot. Like mostly All-Spawn and like looting route and stuff, you know? You just have
Yeah.
to prac a lot. Where are you dropping?
Sinister.
Sinisters? Oh yeah, Sinister here. Okay. I mean, you have good loot. You have really good loot. 3 kills as well. You're chilling.
Wait, God, did you land here all up? Or?
Yeah.
I think so. Now you need to like again predict zone and just go there and just sit. Okay. It's like the more it's gonna sound weird, but the more autism you have, like not autism, but the more you like move around the map and like the more stuff you do, the higher chance you have of dying and the higher chance you have of getting scuffed in the game, right? So right now, you see it's pulling left. You saw it was pulling left as well. You have Kamat. You just need to go, hit this thing, go mid-map, and just sit there. And just box up or just sit in a bush and go mid-map, you know? That's the deal what you have to do.
Yeah.
I know your loot isn't great, but like, in terms of what you need for an endgame, it doesn't really matter, you know? And it doesn't look like you even need, the loot even matters. It's just going mid-map, you know? You have cap loot and you're still sitting, you're sitting edge, camping stuff. Like, you should just be going mid-map right now, you know? Like, I don't...
Yeah.
What's your mindset here? Like, why are you sitting here?
It's like what I usually do is just like use like the cube to just get like in like deeper like 50-50 zone, for example. That's what I like
Yeah.
saw Gino and Pablo doing like always.
They're doing it because like net surge is kind of crazy, like in like high elo lobby where surge is very hard, and like going mid map like earlier is really possible, right? But the earlier you go mid map in Div 2, I think the better, right? you don't really need to overcook that much. As long as you're just mid-map and just ready for the zone, I think it's better than making all these cook plays, you know? Because not to be mean or anything, but like those strategies are kind of hard and they're pretty easy to mess up, you know? But just going mid-map and just like playing it every time, it's like it's nearly impossible to mess up, you know? Especially when you have this cube. So if you're gonna fight in the spot, if you know how to fight it, if you know how to get the loot, then just hit the cube mid-map, just run mid-map and just play it, you know? Because right now, you would have been here, then you would have just, okay, we can go a little bit more mid-map, run here, and then build a box, and you're fully mid-map, ready for the zone to come, you know?
Yeah.
And for example, the problem with this strat as well, you could have been mid-map, but now, if it pulls maximum, right, it's going to be very hard to rotate, and you're going to get a scuff, but you can't get scuffed if you're right here, you know? So it's also there's more downsides. There's some upsides, but in Div 2, the upsides don't really exist. They only exist in Div 1 finals, you know? They don't exist in Div 1 opens or Div 2 opens, you know? So just being center when you can, when you don't lose anything from it, you know?
Yeah.
Also, this is way more dangerous than sitting in a box mid map. The chance of you dying here is it's not that high, but like you don't need these 2 kills. There's no point of you getting these kills, you know? You're not gaining anything. You're getting 2 points, but that's not what your problem is. Your problem is not making the end game. And now you're fighting for no reason. Boom. You're just fighting for no reason.
It's overheated.
Do you die here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could have been mid-map and played the game perfect, but you're just fighting. You're just like doing stuff. You should just be, if you actually want to qual, you just need to be, okay, have a game plan, loot the POI. When you're done looting, when you have good loot, when you have good map, hit the cube, go mid-map, sit mid-map, rotate. And then you can rinse and repeat that if you're good enough off spawn, right? If you start dying off spawn, it's harder to rinse and repeat. But if you're winning off spawn, which it looks like you are, it doesn't look like that's your main problem, you know? You're making it like off spawn. Like not the game, not the fifth and not these games, but like all the other games you're making it off. It's mostly just you like doing dumb stuff like this, you know?
Yeah.
And now your game is over because why? Because you wanted 2 kills that gives you 2 points, which doesn't really matter. You had everything else, you know? You didn't need anything.
Yeah, true.
So I think I can't lie. I think my main point to say to you is just make the game simpler. Just rinse and repeat every game. Loot up, get loot, shockwave, hit cube mid map, play mid map, and just play end game. That's it. Like that's it. And there's nothing really else to say, you know? Because it looks like that's what you're doing every game. You're just like greeting kills, greeting stuff, and it's just not worth it if you just want to qual. Like if you want to get better and qual, you know. So just try and get a strategy and rinse and repeat it and just play in game. I think that's just mainly I can't lie. Don't think.
Yeah, like
really
one more question is.
Yeah, sure.
If you get like a full like, for example, like you're trying to like rotate early, like right before end game, and like you're getting chased like backside by people. What do you like? What's the best thing to do there?
Alright, which situation you're talking about? Like you're getting chased backside? Like are you backside of zone or what do you mean?
Oh, like let's say like zone just pulls and you want to like go early, but like people are just like they rotate basically at the same time and just like full shoot you and chase.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make this All right. So let's say. Wait. This is why I said it a little bit earlier as well, but I'm gonna say it again because it's fine. Let's say you're positioned here, right?
Yeah.
And this is the zone. It's a big zone. Like usually you're probably talking about a few later zones, but it can happen in this zone as well. What I've started to doing, you're going insta, right? But I think you need to like make the rotate in smaller portions if there's people around you. If there's not, you can keep running. But if there's people around you, you need to try and rotate very tight together so you can stop and then go again, right? So rotate, box up in wood, just quickly box up in wood. It doesn't have to take more than 5 seconds. You box up, your teammate says, be ready, and then you throw another shockwave, right? And then you're like, boom, you throw another one, right?
Yeah,
so or the other option is you solo shock, right? So the other option is, before this even happens, before you see a lot of people around you, you shockwave once, and if you have a lot of shockwaves to spare later on in the game, you can say, yo, I think there's going to be kids on us soon, solo shock. So you get in quicker and there's not as many people around you. So that's your 2 options, you know?
Okay, yeah,
for
that
doing
makes
that.
sense.
Yeah, okay. All right. Next. Cool.
Can we do me?
Who was that? Was it King
Freeze.
Freeze?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do. Please 35 points of quality. How do you, man? Alright, let's go. Wait, how
Bro, I
did it go
sold the
from
call.
how did it go from 40 to 35? What
Yeah, I
happened?
don't know. Like it's between
Yo,
between
what
34,
happened?
35 and 40.
Okay, bro.
Like we literally sold the shit so bad.
Alright, let's see.
Like, I'm not even
Fifth?
trolling. Like we had no game plan. We never played together before. Basically, we were just fucking running down the lobby, no IGL, nothing.
Yeah. Well,
And, like-
I can look at this looks like a W key game. It is.
Yeah, that's not
So
like maybe like
I can
the
look at the
4th.
last game or the 12th.
Yeah, like the 12th.
The 12th? Okay.
Like last game was just like me missing my pump, and then
Okay. I'll look at
like
last
we had
game.
height, and I just missed pump, and then we died.
Yeah, fair enough.
If we would have like top 3, we would have quad.
Yeah.
And this fucking kid was 1 HP, and I missed my pump, and he tried to pump me.
Let me see. Let's see. Yeah. It looks like your games are decent, but it's also like you're missing that like those wins or like that like those top 3s. You know, you have one top 3, but like these games, top 5, top 8, top 7, top 9, you're missing so many points. You know.
Yeah.
If just one of these top 9, top 8 is a win, then you qual. You don't like these last games don't even matter. But
Just
also
no one
this
of us
top
like
12
IGLs.
also. Yeah,
Just not
that's fair
IGLing,
enough.
like no one. And like
I
Mike
mean-
knows how our cups goes. Like it's just my mate is gambling and I'm eating.
Okay, gambling and eating, man. Oh my god. Fair enough, man. Alright, let's see. Again, there's not really any surge. You already have a kill.
That's not
Would you say you're good above surge here?
that's not me.
Oh yeah, because my bad. You're right. Okay, where you at?
I don't know.
Is this you? No.
No.
Uh
Yeah.
Say stop.
Yeah. Stop.
I saw
Yeah.
that. Okay. 5 kills. What? Alright, king. You're getting keyed for no reason. Just chilling. That's fine. We have very good loot here, so you're just chilling. Going out, fighting them. Good. Don't let these. Oh, your teammate gets hit. He kills him. Your teammate seems like a go. I can't lie to you.
Yeah, it
shit.
is. I was playing so bad today. Like I don't even
that's
know why.
fair. Nah, I was playing
I
bad
was-
at the Civ Cup
yeah.
as well. I can't.
I had like an exam like before, like 2 hours before this cup. That's cool.
Wait, where are you from, by the way?
Germany.
Yeah.
A bit of context about him. He's been dropping like 20s and 30s in Div 5, 4, 3, and you qual basically every single one. Now he's Div 2, almost qual Div 1 as well.
Yeah, pretty good. Alright, kill him. Oh my god, you guys look like good fighters. I can't lie. That doesn't look like your main problem, you know?
It's just like endgames are just dog shit because no one
But
is IGL.
Yeah, but I also think you don't need to overcommit fighting because kills are worth so little. I don't think it's worth overcommitting. I think at this point you're chilling, but like if you fight more than this, you shouldn't. You should stop. You should buy things you need from the vending machines, and then you should just play endgame. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's you. Did you guys key these kids over here or did you not?
We did.
You did. Okay. I think keying is decent, but it gives you a little bit of points, but you have to remember it can put you in worse position. Because right now, it's not a terrible zone, but it's harder to be consistent when you're not just mid map and or doing the same stuff every game, you know? So I think at a certain point, just like in reload, you should stop keying just to like make the game easier for yourself, you know? It looks like it's fine. Like you have decent loot, but like you could have better loot, you know, and you could be more chilling. So like at a certain point you should stop yourself, and I would say around 4th, 5th zone, you know, around third, 4th zone, like the end of 3rd zone and the start of 4th zone, you should really start focusing on like, do we have like a good position and good enough loot going into endgame, you know? Now
it's just like I'm always playing double fragger and duos, and like we just like don't know how to rotate, and then we just fight everyone we see him at game.
Yeah, I mean, insta rotate is pretty important if you can do that. But like, if you want to know how to rotate, you just gotta play like noble and like maybe VOD like a pro, you know, like choose a pro to VOD and just VOD them and see how they play and just like copy it, you know.
Yeah, I'm playing like 24/7 every day with like some friends, but like
which is good. But I also think voting a pro and like just copying the way they rotate is pretty good, you know?
Yeah. Like I'm wanting opens from like Dam Demus. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
But they key so much though. It's not
Yeah.
like, it's not really like Cammy would be better to vote. Like people that don't key as much, you know?
I talked to Coach Sven, and he just told me I should vote Dam Demus, and that's why.
Yeah. I mean they are good, but you can't vote the open because they key so much. There's no point in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's decent. You can go up layers again. Yeah, you went up one, which is really good. Just always going up. You could have gone up one more earlier as well. Again, that should have been an up box as well. Like remember, you can always just edit cone and then just make a box up here instead of here, you know. And it's just the higher you go, like you see how it's a little bit harder here, but if you're up here, it's easier, you know. The higher they go, the better. So that's just one thing. It's just gonna be easier for you to learn how to rotate if you just start going up, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Pulls far. These zones, when it pulls to the dead side of the zone, like here, it's really good to roll insta. So like a situation like this, you could be up here and you could be going insta, you know?
Yeah.
And like I mean just going insta on zones that pulls far, it's the main thing, and just being higher. Then you go, which is good. It's good rotate. Nobody's around you, you hear that. Your teammate get landed on. Again, that's like either solo shockwaving or boxing up and shockwaving together, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, what top are we looking at right now?
Top 12.
Top 12, yes. So again, like sometimes I think it's just good boxing up and then going again so you can go together. Going here. You're nearly in. Greeting this a little bit since you're not really in. You didn't really scout that, you could have got sprayed from the front. Like scouting rotates is pretty important before you do, you know? Then you could have really got sprayed from the front. And you kind of do, but this is definitely a good spot. You get into a good spot, but yeah. This is definitely salvageable though. You can get back from this, you know? Pulls back your way. Now I would say you stay in this box and you wait, it doesn't pull your way. I'm blind. That's my bad. I thought it pulled there. It pulls here. Okay. Like knowing where dead side is pretty important, right? Because you could like if you knew that dead side was over here, you could shockwave like this way, right? And then just rotate around here, around the hill, boom, 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 boom. And then be here, you see?
Yeah.
So like, knowing where dead side is, even on these kind of zones, and just like using it to your advantage, it's pretty smart. Look, this guy does it, you know? Instead of like rotating zone. This is not bad at all, but it's just a little bit risky. I'm gonna go back and see the rotate because I didn't really see it. Honestly. Pulls far. What I would have done, this is definitely not a bad rotate though. Shockwave out deep and doing it solo, which is good. So like it's better, it's easier. I think I like to say is never insta pop heals when you box up, right?
Yeah.
Always let your build place because people don't know you're low, but people assume that you're really low when you insta start popping heals, and that's when you get sprayed. If you just get in this box, you make a box here, you make a box here, you chill for a second, and then pop heals. This is probably not gonna happen. But because they see insta pop heals on a weak wall, they're gonna try and pre it, you know.
Yeah.
That's why they do it there. So just healing up, you know. It's good. Good. You need to probably key for that. Really good. You got cap mads now. This should not be a top 8, 12 now.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I literally can't remember.
That's it.
I was just playing on auto palette today, like the whole time.
Yeah. Look fun, which is decent. I think you guys can go for high a lot since you guys are like a pretty good fighting team, you know? So just look for high more, and also I think rotating earlier. Like look in front here is decent, but you can see now because you look front, now you're gonna get looked back at, you know? So I think focusing on like rotating early and then looking for high would be very good for you guys because now you're scuffed backside, right?
Yeah.
Now you're scuffed backside because you didn't insta go. He shockwaves, it's fine, pretty decent.
we're not sticking anyways. We just were like playing because we both didn't have a mate.
Oh, so you split out this week or what?
Yeah, and yeah, we just a friend group. We just chilled, and then like 5 minutes like after cup started, we just like played.
Yeah. Fair enough, but if you do want to qualify one, and if you do want to like really play the game, like I don't know if you do, then you have to make a decision. Either you're gonna IGL or you're gonna find an IGL, and you're gonna like try and improve with these things. Because like it's very hard to improve with someone if you don't stick with them, and it's very hard to like it's very hard to know what to improve on if you don't even know if you're IGLing or not, right?
Yeah.
So you have to, if you actually do want to do good and you do want to like qualify and stuff, you gotta find a player. Either you say I'm IGLing or you ask them to IGL, and then you just improve together. You know, I think that's the main thing here, because it's not like you're obviously, it looks like you're pretty good at fighting and everything. So your main thing, if you got a quality of 1, it's just like figuring out who's IGLing and then like trying to improve together and like fixing these small mistakes. You know.
Yeah.
I don't think there's very much other to VOD, because like obviously you're good at fighting, you're good at like playing. And now this is just a solo clutch. Like could have probably solo clutch a little bit more if I want to comment on something, but like it doesn't really matter.
Like watch one more end game or not?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll do quickly. Okay.
Okay.
Quickly, but okay. But before I do that though, does it really matter though? Because like, are you gonna keep IGLing?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like there's no like decent IGL on my MPR.
Okay. I
Just
think.
gotta learn it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll watch a quick one. I'll watch this 14th here. I'll watch the last one.
Yeah. That was just where I missed my pump.
Yeah, but there was definitely some stuff earlier. I guess you can say that, but there's definitely stuff as well. You gotta watch it anyways. Well, I'll just skip to the end game and watch that. So I don't watch everything. Alright. Where you at? Do you remember if you were backside, front side?
I think we were backside here. Actually. No, we not at all. They're like, yeah.
Okay.
And
Front side, chilling.
Pull like all
Not that many mats though. Yeah, your mats are pretty bad.
Yeah, my food came this game.
Okay. Yeah. That's probably why
I had
you
to go like for 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. So that's a little bit hard. Now you just have to play aggressive since you don't have that many mats, but you have double SMG, you have to just do something confident, you know?
I think we did
like
a second.
Those will be really good for you, I can't lie, I don't even really know what to say. But all I'm saying here is you need to do something confident, you know?
Yeah, we tried to kill the team below us, but like...
Heal up, decent. I mean, your main mistake here was earlier in the game. But I can't really go back and watch it since your food came, so it doesn't really matter. So your main mistake was low-key going to get food. And now you're looking for high, which is decent, but the problem is you don't really have mats, right?
We killed them.
What?
We killed them.
Yeah, you killed them? Okay, that's fine. I mean, you need to try and really get this refresh if possible.
Yeah, we did that. But they had nothing basically. Like.
Yeah. There was more loot and so on, but it was hard to get. Now you need to create pressure on the teams that stack below you. Exactly. And then I don't know, like you just don't have that many mats. You need to spray the team right below you. You're trying to go for kills when there's a team right below you. That's probably gonna come up.
We knew we need some kills because of qual.
I know, but you don't really. If you win this game, you're guaranteed qualling.
Yeah.
You need to try and focus to stack people, and then when they are gone, you can start trying to get kills. Because look, it pulls back up. You should be winning this game, low key, guaranteed. You just need to look. None of you are spraying your guns. Nothing's happening. You know. And none of you are looking down as well. It's so easy. What you should do is you should go up here. You should build out like this, and you should look down so you can have a good view, so you can't get sneaked on. You know. You're letting these kids go right below you. And now you're letting this kid spray because because there's so much space they can go under because you're tarping in the middle of zone instead of like on the edge of zone, you know? If you
Yeah.
tarped on the edge and look back, it would have been so much easier. But they can spray you now because you're in the middle. And now they shockwave up because you're not looking back at them. And you hit them 100. And now you have no math.
Wait, I missed this pump.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, your main problem was tarping in the wrong
Yeah.
side of the zone and then not looking down enough. Like, when you have double SMG and like so much ammo, you need to just be looking down the whole time and just spray. Because if you spray them once, they're not gonna look up. They're gonna be like, oh, I'm getting aggressive. I'm gonna stop spraying, you know. But obviously, the main issue that game was low-key you not having match earlier. You know?
I still think though when I like killed, when I wouldn't have missed my pump, we would have won the game probably.
Yeah, but you would have won that game if you just sprayed them, and you would have never
Yeah, that's
needed.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
If you go back and sprayed them, you would have won the game again. Okay, let me go Jeppo now. Is Jeppo here?
Yo.
Is
That's
he
good.
here?
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me watch it. But I think if you're IGLing, just take high, play confident, and then just don't tarp in the middle, tarp like to the side. Right. 9
One player up. They play 609.
here. I'll look at the 13th here or the 21st. What do you think is better to look at? What do you want me to look at?
Probably the 13th.
Okay, I'll look at the 15th.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Why do you always click on so many random things?
They made replay so hard to find, man.
Yeah, I know. It used to just be there, man. Yeah, it's just. Look, you're getting 26 points instead of like 65 points. It's so much different getting to win. So I'm gonna let's see this. Again, I'm not really gonna look at all spawn in early game because that you just kind of gotta work that out, you know. If it's not good, like you know yourself, if it's not good. I don't have to tell you if it's not good, you know. If you don't have good loot, if you don't have like that, then you should find out. Another good strategy I actually want to tell everyone in call right now. If you really want to play passive, right, and you feel like there's too much going on and you're getting keyed too much, what I do in some games, right, I just get my mats up somewhere and I just pick up a fishing rod. And the fish this season are so good, you can just go mid map and just sit and fish, and just you get all your heals, you get everything. The only thing you have to worry about is map, which it is a good strategy. You could also sit in zone and do it, but like it's just a little tip if you wanna if your strategy isn't working and you wanna try something else. Fishing is like you just make a 4x4 metal, a big box of metal or a brick. You get good maps, so you just sit mid map, you know, and fish.
You don't even mean holes, right there.
What? No holes. You fish the open. It's so good. You get so many good fish. It's so good to see. What's your name?
It's just Trapper and then Sorry. Well, I thought about fishing, but from Heatwave Harbor, like
You went past.
I feel like we just don't have too much time, like mid game stuff like that.
Yeah, you would have to. I'll show you the map. Wait. You'd have to like kind of switch up your map. There's not that many fishing spots. Not fishing spots. It doesn't matter about fishing spots. There's not that many fishing holes. No fishing rods. I mean, Heatwave Harbor. Yeah, of course. And also, it's because you're landing a spot where it's not that good to fish anyways, because you're landing a spot with a lot of loot and like you have to use time to fight it anyways. If you want to do the strategy with fishing, right, you'd have to go like, for example, you just land like next to this loot, you looted, you farm mats, you get this. You looted, you farm mats, you get this. You land next to a fishing spot that's not that contested, you get it, you loot up, you farm up, and then you run mid map. You don't go like a congested spot and then go it, you know? What I did, which doesn't really work anymore because there's so many people going, is I landed here on the slurp truck. It's so overcon now, but last week it wasn't. Then I would go here, loot this, then I would go get a fishing rod, and then let's say the zone pulled max down here, right? Like down here, then I would go hit here, farm my cat mats, go all the way here, just run here, and then sit in a box and just fish. I don't need anything else. I just run mid map, you know. And you can do the same type of stuff from anywhere where there's a fishing hole, because you can just go to the like tunnels, farm max mats in the tunnels, and then just go mid map like basically. Honestly.
Yeah, but this season there's a higher chance to get shieldfish from like non-fishing spots than fishing spots.
Yeah, no, it's so OP. Like you get so
11.5% chance of getting shieldfish and slurpfish and jellyfish.
yeah, it's so good. It's so good. But like,
And
it's
also
not that good
8%
because
of
like
spike.
chug jugs are really good as well, so it's not OP. But if there was no chug jug, it would be the best shot. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
by far. Alright, let's see. This is good. You're playing that side. You have to be careful going on vendings, but you were down. Careful, it's fine. Your ammo's kind of bad, but you have like different guns, so it's fine. You have cap map, so you're just running mid map. You should be trying to get like cap. Like you don't have cap, but like sneaking on him. I don't hate it, but also it's a bit of a like overcommitment. You definitely don't need it. Shockwave. Yeah. Shockwave in deep. Oh, the 70 live. You low-key do need it. It was a good play. My bad. Sorry. And then now you should be going as far as deep in as this zone, which is not true on this. Because statistically, the chance of it putting back is higher than the chance of it putting far. And also, because it's so far north, going fully mid map is not worth it, you know? Because there's going to be more people down on the edge. So, like, going a high layer and being a little bit more edge is technically better on, like, fully max south, west, or, like, north zones, you know? Because the chance of it pulling up is, like, basically 0. So, like, the best spot for you to be would be right behind you, like, up on a hill, you know? Because now you're going mid-map, but the chance of it pulling this way, it's still a good spot. You're still in a good spot, don't get me wrong. But it would have been a little bit better being up here, just because if it then pulls, like, it's easier to rotate, you know? So,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But that's only like mid-map is better 90% of the time, unless when it's like a fully edge zone, either one of the ways, you know? And like I'm gonna bet my money on it pulls right here on all these kids. I was wrong. Okay. Just I didn't bet
lost
it.
all your money, bro. GG.
I mean, but you still would have been in a better spot on my mark, you know, because it's fine. It's still good. You insta-go, which is really good. Now you need to try and go as mid-map as possible in this zone, as high up the mountain as you can get to make the next rotate easier, you know? Yeah.
I was planning to, but yeah.
I think you commit. I think you try and go like minimum here. Because this is just way better than being down the mountain for the next rotate.
That was what I was planning to do, but just greeded for like 70 brick and...
Yeah. But you're gonna use that 70 brick later anyways because you're below, you know? And you're letting everybody... It's not terrible. I'm not saying it's terrible. But the higher you are, the easier the next rotate will be, you know? Yeah. But it doesn't even look like anybody comes close to you. So it doesn't really matter. As long as you're ready for next zone. Now you need to not be shooting. You need to be ready. Like insta ready. It's fine.
I just kind of sold this game.
Yeah, you need to be insta going. There's no reason for you not to be going, especially when it pulls you like to your dead side. You see? You need to be insta going.
I always insta go. I just
it pulls full dead side, and you're not insta going for no reason. There's no reason for you not to go. You know. Yeah. You just need to go.
I thought the rotate would be free, so I could get a kill back here, like on one of these.
That's so greedy. Yeah. You just need to be going early. It's not going to be free because you're going to get sprayed.
It's only free at the start when there's no one there. Now everyone's going to be there.
Yeah. Okay. And you're 300 above now. You're going to lose search as well. And now you're backside. Everybody's going to be in front of you. It's not that bad. It's kind of free. It was kind of free, but you still need to go early because you don't know it's going to be free, you know? I don't see it. Supply drop. Pulls on you. I personally would try and play high ground this game if you can. But I like high ground a lot. But like you see it pulls up the mountain. If you wait from this box and you shockwave up to the mountain, you can get it very easy, you know? And if it then pulls up the mountain, you guarantee win the game.
Yeah, I was planning to do that, but it pulled straight back after this zone, and then it was a little bit suffocating, so...
It pulled where?
It pulled straight back after this.
Okay.
Straight back into the lobby, so we kind of got suffocated, so...
Again, tarping in metal is not terrible. I personally would have probably shockwave up here because you would have been on a higher layer, you know? So you can't really get suffocated. But another thing is, as I said many times here again, up. When you make this box, you should be going 1 up, 2 up, 3 up. You should be here so you can't be suffocated, you know? Yeah. Always when you're building, just build the stairs upwards. You have less chance of getting pre-edited, you have less chance of dying, and you have an easier rotate next zone, you know? So either what I would have done is personally I would have shockwave on this hill, but if I don't do that, I would have built upwards, you know, up, always.
Easier to
And
scout rotate as well.
What? Yeah,
Easier
scout
to
rotate. But now you get suffocated, you know. Like if you had built upwards, it would have been easier. Like you would have still been suffocated a little, but not as much, you know. And push straight back. Look, now you're on a low layer. You see how your wall got sprayed, and you see how dangerous this is. Like it feels like this kit here and this kit here. Like you can get like, but if you're up here, nothing.
Yeah,
There's no one.
I felt all of this like as it happened.
Yeah, exactly. You just need to be high. Always be going up when you can. Anytime you have the chance, you know. Now it pulls back. Now you need to try and shockwave out your cone here and stay high layer. Or run. Yeah.
I
It's
did
not.
not say
Or try and stay high layer though.
You should just.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, also a little bit unlucky. Not that bad. You're in a chilling layer now. Don't drop, please. You need to stay high layer in case it pulls back up, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. The problem is when if it then pulls back, you're just very low, right? Compared to everyone else. And it's going to be super hard because you're even below the mountain. So like when it's in mountain terrain, you need to try and stay as high layers as you can.
Yeah.
As well as another thing is flowing shockwaves and running is good, but you can still do the edit shockwave thing in late game. If one of you is holding the wall left side and one of you is holding the shockwave, if it pulls far, you can insta shockwave deep and you're not wasting any match, you know? Like running is fine, but shockwaving far is fine as well. Now it pulls back up and now you does it pull back up? Kinda. You actually pulled a perfect zone. But you need to try and go up again. Like these boxes should all be going upwards, you know, because you're gonna get suffocated.
Yeah.
Now you can shockwave from this cone, which is fine. This is a good spot to wait and then shockwave.
I think I solo talk low ground there.
I mean, I think you should just shockwave out the cone and land on the metal ramp over here. You see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'd prefer to like layer up here than to play
Always layer up, especially when it's mountain zone. But like always try and layer up as much as you can, like in earlier zones, you know? As I said before. Solo shocking was not bad here. I don't hate it. But there was no point of you not going out this cone. Like there's no point. You just shockwave edit at the same time and you land up here, you know? And it's easier to stay together as well. I don't hate solo shocking, don't get me wrong. But when you don't have to, there's no point of doing it, you know? Alright, you go front. I like this. I low-key like low ground only because what's it called? It's a mountain zone and everybody else has to get out the mountain and you're already on low ground. So like but like generally I don't like low ground too early, you know? Also because you get suffocated, which you do here, but like it's not that bad. Your teammates should be claiming front, yes. Be careful of the roof though. But again, like I kinda liked it, but it's not really that good because you're getting suffocated again, you know? Now you get pumped in the back as well. Because you're rotating at like because you like had to rotate late and like everybody else was like already established just looking. And then you're getting pumped so much and then your teammate gets jumped in on. From the main thing what I'm looking at here, right, is you can shockwave more like out the wall and out the cone together, right? And you need to try and stay high layer earlier. Like, yes, low ground is good, but it's good later, and it's not that good in mountain terrains because you never know where it's gonna pull. And if it pulls up a mountain, you're low ground, you're dead. You know. So like, staying high layers in general, but also staying high layers in mountain zones is really important. Looking for high a little bit more, building up when you're just building in zone, might as well build up, right? And then lastly is what was it? I mean, just building up and then early rotating because don't just think it's gonna be free later just to get an extra kill. Don't think about the kill. The kill will come if you get to endgame and if you play it good. You know that one kill could have cost you the whole game. Like earlier where you said I'm looking for a kill. Like you're not gaining anything from that. You know.
Yeah.
And then I mean I'm not really gonna look at the solo slots. You probably what did you get this game?
13th, I think.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I'm not really gonna look at that, but just try and say high layers, and that's mainly it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. High layers all the time. Oi, 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 oi. High layers. Alright, let's take cake enjoyer.
Yo.
Let's get cake enjoyer. You like cake?
Yeah.
You want some of that cake?
Yeah. No, it was my old name though. It's updated now.
Okay. You low-key did better than me in Div 1.
Yeah.
This week.
No, I did low-key I low-key did kind of decent in Div 1.
No kills though, but like that's
Yeah.
fine.
Well,
I'm gonna look at the 15 here, I think.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let me look at that.
Now I feel like my problem on both days of Div 1 was probably me and my teammate dying from that 7th to 7th zone to first moving, and then we just needed to solo clutch, and that's why I was top 15s.
Yes. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna look at this game to see what went wrong.
Yep.
My problem this week was I just died off spawn, mate. And then I died off spawn 4 times in a row.
Yep.
I see.
You're kind of watching the wrong team though.
No, I know. I was just throwing out. Wait, what's your name?
It was 21 right. Yeah, below. Go down. I was already there. Yeah, here, Reiko. Yeah. Okay.
But I'm scared of this name, bro.
I mean, listen.
My teammate, I got banned when my teammate had this name, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Like an Asian name or?
Burnt, man. Yeah, he had an Asian name.
Yeah, I don't even know. My teammate is Moroccan or some shit. So yeah.
Fair enough. Alright, landing Battlewood. I'm low-key gonna skip a little bit here. If you have good loot, I don't really care. Man, for the early game.
We usually just try to fight, and if there's too many teams, we just scrap loot around. Oh yeah, I remember this game. This was horrible. Yeah, but good to watch, Loki. This game is This is good one to watch because I made a mistake.
You need to be farming mass AF cap. You need to go into 1k now because you know you need metal and you need to farm as much metal as you can.
Yeah. We went into 1k9 but didn't do the metal part, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you can't really be going into endgame with these many matches. You need the metal.
Yeah.
There's so much metal in 1k9. This whole building here is metal and all the sides are metal and there's metal, there's so much metal.
I know. To be honest, I was just scared to get keyed because yeah.
Yeah, but you kind of have to play a little bit more. You need the metal.
Yeah, no,
because it's 500 metal. It's important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just checking what was this
Is this day 2 or day 1?
Day 2.
Okay. Day 2 is fair enough because you're kind of scared of getting key, but you still need the metal, you know? You kind of have to.
Yeah.
Good rotate.
I just shot
decent.
them so they know that I'm there, not to grief them on rotate.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Boxing up edge is good because you don't know if it's going to pull far. And if it pulls back, you don't want to be on the other side of the water compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
You good? Ooh,
I remember this game fully, and I know what I did as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pulls back, perfect.
I'm not gonna spoil though. Yeah.
Don't spoil, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I won't, yeah, don't worry.
I would keep griefing them, that'd be funny.
Yeah, I would have done it, but I didn't have cap.
Oh, you didn't have ammo, yeah.
I was ready if it pulls to wonky, because that would have been
perfect.
More fuckable.
That was really good. You can't go early here, you just wait and then you shockwave. I think you have to wait till people go ahead of you and build, and you have to try and shockwave on a high layer so you don't get suffocated next zone.
Yeah, to be fair, that's exactly what I didn't do, but I didn't get photos of it, luckily, but yeah, I made the mistake.
So you go early, yeah. I mean, this is fine. Going early and all the way over here is fine, but you should be going yeah, this is pretty good. Either you wait and go on top of people, or you go all the way far, you know?
Yeah.
That is fine. it's pretty decent because now if it pulls like far, you can go, and if it pulls back, you can just shockwave back. It pulls far. You need to be ready for the zone. I can't lie, because if you were ready for the zone, like you're just shooting for no reason again. If you're ready for the zone, you shockwave up here and you run on your front side, you know. But instead, you're kind of suffocated on this lower layer. So like being ready for the zone is pretty important. Instead of just greedy, you can still be doing it, you know.
Yeah, I was kind of droning out there, to be fair.
Yeah. Now it's not bad. You can sit here, you can wait, and you can shockwave.
It was just a kid on our tops who wanted to play for him. Then we ended up getting something from this.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. See you next to Luke. Definitely not bad.
I
now you
do
shockwave the
rock.
clone.
Yeah, this I should have built more. I low key both days. I had like a gimmick of not building, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking me up. And then look, like we're in full metal, so I'm like, we can pre these kids because they're in wood. This is fine. Look what happens though. Yeah, at the back, my teammate didn't block it off. Yeah, and I didn't reset the wall neither, so that's low key my bad. We don't die to them preing us in the back though. We just get fucked a bit.
I think obviously you should have blocked your back when you do this pre-edit, right? I agree. But I also think you can't really do it insta when like your walls are that weak. You have to be careful, and like you also have to be very aware. You have to be very aware. It's a decent play, but you just like have to be very careful, especially in this meta where everybody has like double SMG and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I don't hate pre-edits, and it's definitely it's a decent play, but I think I would have rather just you sit here and just spray back, and then like being aware at the same time, you know?
Yeah, go my POV. That's the worst part though of the whole pre. Like, look, I pre-fire him for 140 and I almost kill him, but then on the back, I see they're forcing it, so I just go up insta. But like, yeah,
it's not that bad. Just you regroup. You still have decent loot, in my opinion. Now you can.
I should have.
You should have wrapped.
Yeah, 100%.
You should be shock around here, and you can wrap all the way around, you know.
Yeah, to opening. Yeah. That's what my problem was on day one. I voted that, but for some reason I did it this end game like so stupidly that I didn't wrap enough like on day one. And
now you need to throw another shockwave, and you need to run through the middle here, and like run out left.
Oh, I remember this shock. Yeah, this is like the worst shit I did.
What? You can't do this. You can't do this.
Yeah, I know.
You have to. That was so greedy. You just in that situation you have to shockwave and just run. Your teammate is focusing too much on trying to get to you, in my opinion. Like it's fine, but like sometimes you just need to say, "Yo, meet me front side," and then both go front side. You know.
Yeah, and then on our back.
Now you're on old build. You're on old build. You just think it's safe. You got pumped in the back.
Yeah, and then I'm just fucking lost. Like, look at this, bro.
Yeah, you just trusted old builds not enough. You're also on kind of low layers as well, like trying to be on high layers. And then be careful with pre-editing. Like it's so easy to like get sneaked on. But otherwise, I feel like your fundamentals were pretty good, you know, like the insta rotating, the insta going. But sometimes you greeted shooting a little bit much, you know. I think that's your main problem. Greeting shooting, and then like be ready for zones. And then be careful with pre-edits. Like scout around you and make sure your box is safe before you do a pre-edit, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you did that there, you wouldn't. You know? I don't really think there's anything else. Like you're lucky. Like your main problems are just being a little bit too scared. You should have farmed metal because then you would have had more mats. Stay on a little bit higher layers, and just when you're pre-editing, just be more careful. You know.
Yeah.
Or if you can avoid pre-editing, you're just spraying and like having awareness at the same time. It's good. But just know because fraggers are like a lot of the times dumber, or not dumber, but like less aware. Like you have to take the responsibility of saying, "Yo, it was also my bad for not blocking our back," which you did do. But like, it's just in situations like that where you're doing pre-edits, it's just as much your fault, if not more your fault. Like I know when you're tarpy and stuff, it's not your fault. Your fragger should be blocking, but in situations like that, he should be blocking. No, you should be blocking as well. It's both your fault.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, by the way, when you said at the start that like my teammate has like an Asian name or something, yeah, like I know him for like 6 months, so I know that he's not cheating or something. So
I knew Ferns for 5 years, and I still got banned.
Actually, yo.
Yes.
Nah, okay, bro.
Yeah, that was weird from him. I can't lie. He thought he didn't know the rules. He thought like I was still gonna get like
Yo.
W. Alright. Yo, Levy. Is it your turn, Levy?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, you're probably not gonna get banned. That's all I'm saying. But I knew Fern for so long, and I still got banned. And he was begging me to play a cup. By the way, I didn't even want to play with me. Him, he was just begging me.
And we're done.
What?
Yeah.
What do you say, Mike?
We're done.
We're done.
Levy, yeah. There's a lot more done.
Oh yeah. I do love it. Alright, where is he? Here.
There.
Let's go. Which game is it? No, which tournament?
Yeah,
Is this one?
tournament. Yeah, it sounds on. I played kind of bad this week, I can't lie.
Yeah, I think you're. It looks like your main thing is Osborne. You see top 8, like 8 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 1 minute. Like all these games are Osborne. I'm gonna look at the 12, but as well, like I think you just have to prac your Osborns a lot and play mid. Do you want me to look at the 12 or the 20th? Because all these games look like you just need to like be better at Osborne and be better at like staying away from people, like we talked about like earlier.
Yeah. So many times I got scuffed by other teams, I can't lie.
Yeah. I think it's just like having a strategy and just repeating it, you know? Like knowing how to play your Osborne, finding that out, and then, like knowing where to go center after, and then just finding it out, you know?
Yeah,
I'll look at
I have a strategy. Last week I did it. I did pretty good. It worked pretty well. I was trying to repeat it this week. I don't know. I was just struggling to repeat it. I was not consistent. Like,
wait, where was it?
I kept getting
yeah, you got it's a little bit better this week. Yeah, let me see.
Yeah, it was a bit better.
Yeah, it was a bit better. Yeah, the games, but you were still having those all-spawns, Def, you know? I think you need to prac your all-spawns at these time out, you see?
Awesome. Yeah.
Where you dropping?
Like TP next to strips.
Oh shit. TP next to strips? I see.
Yep.
Mm.
No, the other side. Yeah, that one.
Yes.
Left.
Right.
Yeah, there.
I mean, it's just pracking your all-spawn, you know, and like knowing how to play it. You die, your teammate kills them, decent. And like knowing what to do, and like, oh shit, why did I show that again? Blah. Okay, like here. Let's see. Yeah, so know where to loot and like know what to loot together and stuff like that. Which it seems like you do. You have decent loot here. Need to reckon 5.
Yeah, how my game plan is we both land here, we scout around the places around, and if let's say the hotel down there is unconned, my teammate goes there.
Yeah.
But we were getting like, because we were not together, we were getting like lurked on or doubled so many times that we just stayed fully together this game.
You need to be together, especially in the 5, because people are just keying. You need to stay together and like just loot together. And I think a strategy for you would low key be the fishing. You see where you drop here. You see, if you loot up, you go here and farm max metal, or even just stay where you are. You get wood. Like I think this is a perfect strategy for you, right? I'm just telling you the perfect strategy right now. Now, if you know how to play like a bit later in the game, like I've talked about the whole today, right? If you do this, you'll guarantee call next week. Listen, you land on this, right? You fight him. If you get really good at it, so you win it every time.
I'm trying to do that. Get really good.
You loot this. Is this what you're talking about? Like you can get, like you loot this, like you run here, you farm max metal and brick. You get cap, metal and brick and wood quickly because of all this you have around, right?
Yeah.
You go to this fishing rod, and then wherever zone pulls, you go mid map exactly where, like the middle of zone, except for like where it pulls. So like let's say the zone is like this. Hey, let me do it again. So the zone is like this. Like you obviously know it's gonna pull more down towards Heatwave Harbor, you know. So like in this situation, you'd loot up, you'd get the fishing rod, and you'd go box up like right here, you know, or like right here, and the same stuff. If it then pulls like all the way, if it pulls like this, right? Let me delete this so you can see where it pulls. You get all your loot, you farm everything, you go, you hit the tunnels. You hit them 1 time, 2 times, you go here and you fish. Like that's what you're gonna have to do. Just play it simple and like consistent, right? Land here, farm cap wood, farm cap metal, farm cap brick really quickly together. Go get these fishing rod together. Maybe you're only gonna get one, maybe you're only gonna get two, right? But you're gonna get a fishing rod, and then you just sprint mid map, or like not mid map, but where you think the zone is gonna pull. So kind of mid map, you know.
Yeah.
And then you just sit there and you just farm, like you just farm fishing the whole game, and then you can't make mistake. And then it's just about playing end games the whole time.
Yeah.
I think that's what
But
you're
like-
gonna do next week. Like that you
Yeah.
don't have, what?
Usually we get like pretty good heals when we don't die off spawn. We get pretty good loot off spawn. So maybe I don't know.
But I think it's still worth it just for the fact of you being mid map. You don't have to waste it like little bit of extra time where you're looting around. You're like there's a chance of you dying because it's really good. You don't have to fish any fishing spot. You can just fish in the open. It's really good because you're just mid map and you are unkillable. You know, like you're still killable, but nobody's just gonna come key a 4x4 in metal. You know?
I know.
So like,
I mean, yeah.
it's good because you're not putting yourself in a situation where you can get killed. You know, even though you're getting decent loot. Like this is not good loot, for example. Like imagine you have 3 shieldfish and then you have 3 slurpfish. Like it's so much better. You know. So like this would have been perfect. You see the zone, it pulls cannon towards you. I'd box up like right as you spawn, like right here. You know. And even if you don't pull zone, you can just sit in zone with the extra fish you have and just wait and then play that side, you know? It's such a good strategy, especially for your spot. So I think you should do that next week, like guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's so much safer, you know? Like I'll be here right now and I'll just be sitting fishing, you know? Just not doing anything
you
else.
wait.
Yo,
you
don't forget
still
Greg.
go mid map again, or
No,
you
I'll just wait in
stay
zone. I'll just wait here. Because you have so many extra fish. What do you say? Someone said something.
I said don't forget Drag. It should be
Oh
like
yeah. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate it. But like, I don't even think you go mid map. I think you just I think you just sit like you try and predict mid map, but if you can't predict it, you just sit in zone and wait. I'll tell you exactly what I would do in this game, you know, if I was doing it, and then I'll VOD your game as well. I'm gonna skip a bit. Look, I would still be sitting here in zone. You see, I'd be sitting right here.
Yeah. But let's say I wanna go mid map. Let's say I done looting second zone pools. I wanna go mid map, but it pools far. Zone pools far. I try to take TP, but there's like two teams also playing TPs. What can I do then? Because it pools like full max and it's already second.
Wait, say okay. Wait. So what? I think that's happened. You've wasted too much on looting. You need to try and be quicker at looting and like going, you know. And if it happens, try and go the other way in TP if possible. Like it doesn't really matter which way you go, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Just try. Like if there's 2 kids blocking that way, just go the other way, you know. Go all the way around and just try and go there. It's kind of hard, but I think if you just do the fishing thing, because like now you say you have decent loot and you do, right? But like you see how you're losing all your heals and all that stuff. If you were just mid map sitting right there, nothing would happen. You'd have cap match, you've had cap everything, you know. I gotta real quick, and then I'll VOD it done.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Alright. Okay. See you guys.
Comes. I see it.
Like scuffed by other teams, and I still need to loot when it's like zone 3. I'm not just in a full chilling position. Then because I'm like going around the whole map, I meet like other players and
and you're getting hit and you're getting like beamed and you're losing match. But if you do what I'm saying, you none of this will happen. You just go mid map, you just sit and fish, and it doesn't even matter if you get beamed on the way because you're gonna fish so much, you know, because you have so much time and sit there. So I think that's what you should just do. But I'll VOD this game anyways. But like I think. Like you said, you had decent loot this game, or you said like other games, but like you're still losing that much, you know. And then like what I would do in this situation when I was fishing here, it's not a great pull, but I'll just pop my fish. I would have chili fish. You have chili fish every time you fish. It's nearly guaranteed. You're gonna get 2, like if you fish a long enough time. I'll pop chili fish and I'll just start shockwaving together, you know, going like all the way in. And then now you'd have cat mat going into the zone, and sometimes you get lucky, and sometimes you get unlucky. This is an unlucky zone, obviously, right? But like again, you wouldn't be like you're so far in zone, you're scuffed like your backside, all of this, you know, which you shouldn't.
Yeah, true.
Did you guys buy that scanner?
No, it was there.
Okay. But like now you're all the way back zone. Like you would never be in this situation, you know. You could like be in way better situation. And look, you would have pulled a good sound as well.
So I thought like I played like couple different tournaments, and so many teams were just king. So I thought I can just fully play Storm.
Yeah, but the fishing is fine as well. If you're boxed up, nobody's just gonna key you. They're only gonna key if you get an advantage, you know? Like most of the time. You might get keyed a little bit, but like most of the time the reason they key you is because they get an advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, so now you have decent loot, but your heals are bad, your chakras are bad because you rotated it wrong, and like your mats are kind of bad, you know? But if you did like,
you
you
played
just do
mid game wrong and
it's
we
way
got
better.
scuffed.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Good for insta rotating, it's pretty decent. You should be
I don't know
fucking it. Yeah, you failed there, no, it's fine. Decent. Going high layer, I like that. I like that going up.
Yeah, because if I don't go up, like I can't. Yeah, I should have expanded here. I got in his box, I killed him. Then I had no awareness on his teammate. He killed me from behind.
Yeah, no awareness. Yeah. It's just like, just focus. Like, I can't lie. It's alright getting a kill, but if you do the fishing strat, right? You're just gonna be focusing on like just playing the game as perfect as you can, you know? Fishing, running, fishing, rotating. Don't think about these kills because you like. I know you got dropped down, right? But you could have just Let me see.
Because we were getting split for so long. I don't know why I didn't expand. I should have just expanded.
You get sprayed, you hold, and now you expand. Yeah, you expand.
You were already sitting in one box.
Yeah, you're only sitting
because
in
we
one
wanted
box.
to insta-rotate. Like, we wanted to wait 10 seconds and then rotate. So we didn't want to waste another box on it. As soon as they started spraying us, I think we should have just expanded.
And then now, when you get a kill, you just need to have awareness, okay?
Yeah, just full awareness on this teammate. Yeah.
Just make a safe box as well.
Yeah. And now, I'm not really gonna look at the solo slots, but I think the strategy I gave to you, if you just like VOD Cammy or something and copy what he does, I think the strategy I've gave to you, like just like looting out.
I used to VOD Cringe because he's like really like. That's VOD now.
Cringe is good. Cringe is good. But like, if you just do what I did, and then like you VOD a little bit of endgame of people who are good at endgame, I think think you can like definitely pull out Div 5 and Div 4 this week. Or what you Div 5, right?
I'm Div 4.
You're Div 4. I think you definitely call out Div 4 and Div 3 this week if you just do what I say, you know? I think it's very possible. I mean, was that it?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Wait. Can I ask one more question?
Yeah, sure, of course.
So about the strategy, you think I just fully master my off spawn, right? So like I barely die ever again. Then we loot as fast as we can. So before first starts moving, we're all looted up and we go mid map and fish.
Yeah. So I'm gonna show you one more time because I have a bit more time before session starts.
Okay.
What I would do, right? I wouldn't even focus that much on heals or anything. Like heals doesn't really matter in this situation, right?
Just mats on, no? And then
but just mats. So what I would do, I would land. If I'm con, I would kill them, right? Obviously. Then I would figure out what's good brick around me. Like all the bricks looks like it's
the brick up there is good. Yeah, the brick
and
right
the metal is good as well. So I would loot this real quick, right? Run. Get all this good brick, all this good metal, right? Run. Then go get the fishing rod. Then get all the wood on the way, and then I would have cap metal, cap brick from this, and then get all the wood from the way. If it pulls on me, I'm just gonna run mid map, and if it pulls anywhere far, right, then I'm just gonna go hit tunnel to wherever it is here, and then go mid map of the zone or where I think it's gonna pull, and just box up and then sit there. That's it. That's it. So if you need to use tunnels, you use tunnels, but like don't greed any loot. Don't think, I need a better gun. Don't just play the end game with the guns you have. Just as long as you get mat and mat, that's it. Mat and get end game, that's it.
Yeah.
Because as long as you get enough end games, you're just gonna dominate, you know.
Yeah, it's just with the TP and that little like spot up there, we might not get like enough shocks and heals every single game. That's why like we usually try to loot other.
Yes. Heals doesn't matter because you're fishing, right? So heals doesn't matter. That's what we've been talking about. I get the shockwave part, but you should be getting enough gold. So don't buy chug jugs. Don't use your gold for that. You should be getting enough gold to buy from vending machines, and we'll see where the vending machine. There's vending machines
there's
here,
right on us,
right? And then there's one at basically every single one of these. Not every single one. There's not one of this one, but all the other ones, there's one. So you can go up and buy there. And then if you really don't have shockwaves, you kind of have to greed, right? You kind of have to get shockwaves before you box up, right? I forgot about that part. And shockwaves and then box up, you know. So if you don't have, just try and hope there's shockwaves in your vending machine. If there's not, just go to another one. Right?
Yeah, there's so many.
What?
Yeah, there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's so many. Exactly. Just go to them, buy shockwaves. Don't buy any heals. Don't buy. If you can buy ammo, then if you have enough gold, buy ammo. Buy heals if you want to. But you don't really need heals. You just need shockwaves, mat, and then go mid map every single time. That's it.
Yeah, that's a good strat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, thanks, Ova. Well, I think this is the end of the session, no?
It was pretty
I
long.
learned a lot already.
Yeah, same.
Well, good luck in your own session. Over.
Alright, thank you.